All right, we should be live on YouTube.
Awesome. Oh, already?
Refresh. Should be right here. Yeah.
Yeah, let me look.
Lights.
Yippee.
We got the music. Dahlia, hello.
Hey, Dahlia.
TikTok had to open. Anime drawing tutorials. Go live. Anime drawing tutorials live. Go live.
Yippee.
Okay, we should be live on both right now. Hello? Test.
Can anyone hear us?
Is that live on there? Viewers may not hear your voice correctly.
Correctly.
Michi, I do not see any audio working. General settings. Oh my gosh.
Hello. We are doing good. Can anyone hear us fine? We're muted. Okay.
That should work.
Hello, hello.
Hold up. All right. That should work.
Oh, yay.
Sorry, TikTok streaming app decides that it doesn't like our microphone anymore and we have to reset it. Okay.
Yep.
We should be good on YT.
Mm-hmm.
But TikTok doesn't like microphones, so we have to reset it. Hey yo, I bought your book before. Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I move this over here. We're cooking up. We've been cooking up some new stuff. Hello, hello. Don't forget to share the live to friends if you want them to come hang out.
We're doing great.
Yeah, we got a couple new things cooking up.
You are early, Maru. Hey, Bisma? I think that's what it is. Okay, so Bisma says that our audio and video is working fine on YT, so that's good. Yippee!
No, it's never YT. That's the problem.
That's good.
And then I need to ping their content updates. There we go. Hey, we're doing good.
We're doing great.
Michi,
Pompu.
Lau, Salem, Ezra, Stuff Maybe, Kara Arts, Nashi,
Arts.
Mira, Lexi. Hey, Lexi.
Hey, Lexi.
Lexi is like always one of the very first people to join.
Like religious.
Pompu says hi.
Hey, Pompu.
Hello. Honor Society orientation today, so she'll be late. All good.
Bisma.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Stardust. Bisma.
I keep forgetting because I think basmati rice, not bisma, you know. So it's funny.
Hello, Captain.
Hey, Captain.
Shay, hello. Lau, we're doing good. Awesome, yes. Yeah, we've been cooking up some new stuff. We've been trying some new things. So we had this. You're probably pretty familiar with this. We've had this head for quite a while. This is a resin printed head, but we got an FDM printer and we printed some new ones. So we got a little bit lighter one right here. You'll be able to see a lot better.
Much better.
And this one's actually really lightweight. This one's heavy.
Yeah.
This one's light. But we got a couple extras, and then we went ahead and built our own 3D model of an anime head, and we did a test print.
Guys,
so we have this.
It's so cool. So I drew the head, and then
Yep, there we go.
we found a program, or Kevin found a program that turns a drawing into a 3D model.
Yep.
And so this is just awesome.
So this is our very first little test print. It's really small, but we got a
little thing there.
We got a little thing here.
I can imagine like a bunch of chess pieces like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really funny. Why am I getting mini cramps the third day? Oh, that does happen. Happens to me too.
And then we also went ahead and 3D printed this ball jointed doll.
And we strung it.
We just got done stringing it, so the arms and everything
It was
should,
honestly pretty
for the most
straightforward
part.
string, so that was pretty
Yeah, it wasn't
cool.
too bad. So our first ball jointed doll print. So this is all 3D printed, and of course, you know, we strung it with elastic.
It's awesome.
So there it is. This may turn into a Mickey. Who knows? Yeah,
it's one of those prototype ones.
Prototype.
I would say.
It's a pretty good size.
Yeah. I feel like it looks really good as a.
What the?
What?
Why is the knee back?
I don't know. I just don't think it's. I think the elastic's not firm enough.
Oh, there it goes.
How far apart do you draw anime eyes? Did you ask that last time? I feel like I could do that. Ew, what is this thing? Okay. Drawing anime eyes distance. Anime eyes distance.
But yeah, we got our ball jointed doll factory started. This got off the print, or printed while we were asleep last night.
Yes.
And then we assembled it today.
Turn it into Jake.
Turn it into Jake. Does that look like Jake's face to you?
Oh, it looks like it's gonna haunt us.
It has no eyes.
Yeah.
It actually turned out really well.
We got some resin molds, so we're probably gonna. I probably might experiment with making some eyes today.
Yeah.
Hey, Froggy.
Jack doll,
Jake,
please.
Jack or Jake. Hey, Star. Can you do hands? Sure, we can do hands. Let me see. I'll just. I want to change this word to questions.
I have no idea if this is even put together right. It's kind of wonky.
I feel like it's the elastic. I feel like you did put it together right.
Hello, crits. High proportioned. You should add your OCs onto it. Make cute OC figures. Yeah,
that's
eventually
what we're gonna do.
We'll probably do that.
High proportions. Dynamic poses sounds fun. Alright. Anime eye distances. I think. What's up?
What?
Oh, can you do noses? Okay, sure, I can do noses.
Feet.
Feet.
I don't want to put too many on the list right now.
Yeah.
We'll open up the list later.
Yeah.
What tends to happen a lot of the time is there'll be a whole big group of people that come in the beginning. There'll be a massive list, and then half the people who ask the questions will leave, and we still have to get through covering them, while new people who are in stream later never get their questions answered because we're trying to work our way through the list.
That's true.
So we're going to add a lot less, and we're actually probably going to open them up later.
Yes.
Again. So if you're still here later, we can open the tips, recommend the questions up again.
Yes.
About one of your books, it was really good. Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Does Christina have her drink of the day? I don't think
I actually
so.
don't. I have water today.
Yep.
I need to drink more water.
I have a
haven't
drink.
as much water lately.
Do you post your lives anywhere? We are also live on our YT channel right now, and they automatically get recorded and uploaded. So you can actually go over to our YT channel, Draw Anime Academy, same username.
Yes.
And follow us there. You can also see all of the past live streams. They're all archived there. Cimarron Cup is so cute. Yes, it is. It is cute. I love it.
So what I do to find the distance of the eyes is I'll draw the nose first, because the nose is generally most of the time in the center of the face, and then you can use that as like a center line. And I use this as like a guideline to find my center. So then, because I have this as my center line, then I draw my nose. And that way, I can think, okay, here's my boundary now. If my eyes are too close to the nose like this, well, it still looks cute.
The drink is pink. What flavor? It's
the cherry
slush. Pink slush? No, it's not pink slush. It's
it has to do with cherry.
Cherry something.
Cherry something.
Cha-ching, hello. Lorenzo, thank you for the follow. Cross-Zalty Play, thank you for sharing.
Over-exaggeration expression. We'll probably open up topics a little bit later, but I have these ones to do first. But keep your question if you're going to stay for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, like the distance between the eyes really does depend on...
It depends on your style,
the expression as well.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll see, like, comical expressions. Like, you know, like Shin-chan? I think they have, like, really big eyes that are, like, really close together like this. But it works.
Artistic Radiator, thank you for the follow. I
Thank
need to
you.
start thanking people more for follows and stuff.
Yes.
Hey, Pen Poppy.
Hey, Pen Poppy. So what I do,
Yeah,
I'll go ahead, sorry,
nothing.
is I'll test one eye first. I'll be like, okay, what if my eye was like this big? And I kind of imagine in my head, like, what would it look like in the final? If this looks too big for me, then I'll be like, okay, I gotta change the measurement up a little bit. Maybe I'll make it about this big. And then I'll take those tick marks and move it to the other side. Now, of course, we gotta have a little bit of spacing between the corners of the eye and the nose. So that's what I do. And then if I think that this distance looks good to me, then I will continue rolling with it. You know, there's another one that, you know, you can definitely make eyes that are a little bit closer, like less than one eye apart, but it will still work. Just make sure it's not like too far apart where it looks like this.
Alana, hello. Hello, Chase. Hi, Mother Colton. Oh, yes.
Mother Cole. I remember that.
You have the weekly to do? Nice. Can you go over eye shape during head rotation? Ginny, hello.
Hey, Ginny. So here is my eyes with the distances already marked. And then when you like it, you can erase them. This looks pretty good. So this looks pretty comfortable.
Yeah. I find that on heads, the distance between the eyes, it's a little bit deceptive because you do have kind of like that kind of shape
like
to the
bump.
nose. So when the head is rotated a little bit, you know, when the head is rotated and the eyes are like, you know, kind of like that, you'll tend to get this like...
We still have those cherry chocolates, Bisma.
And this one over here will actually feel, I've noticed that it feels a lot further away. Like you want to kind of put it further than you think you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Like this kind of thing.
This one will be closer to the nose because it's like
Yeah.
kind of foreshortened.
So this is the center line. This gap right here is small, and this gap right here is larger. So it'll look, you know, a little bit further away. I can't see anything.
No, you look good. It looks good.
And then the nose, of course, because you got this like center line here.
Well, actually, we have that anime
Yeah.
head right
And now, since we have this thing, we're actually printing a larger one right now. We have this. You'll notice. Whoa, dropped it.
There you go.
It's
Save
so
it.
lightweight. If you turn the head, you'll see that center line of the nose. Push over, right? There you go.
Oh my gosh.
So because it's like pushed out, the way my jaw dropped when I said my real name. Huh?
Huh? Why'd you say your real name? That's like me saying Christina.
What are you talking about? Anime for Life, hello.
Hello.
Nice, crits. Finished your first half of the weekly.
Awesome.
Rini, hello. What about hair on an angle like that? Hair comes out really far.
It does. Like.
So, it depends on what hairstyle.
Yes.
Where can I buy that? We 3D modeled and 3D printed it ourselves. But, we might sell them in the future.
Yes.
We might, so chat. We're thinking about making a male and female version of this and actually including it in the package that you get when you buy Anime Art School that gets shipped.
What do y'all think of that?
So we're actually cooking up some new ideas. Is that reference head available for print? We made it ourselves, so it's not available at the moment. We made it today. We literally made it today before stream.
Something for Con 2, yeah, for sure.
Yes. So we're actually thinking about making a... Nothing's confirmed yet, but we're thinking about making a head drawing class that actually comes with physical 3D models. And so you'd buy like the box and it would come with the heads, and then you'd scan a QR and that would take you to the class online, and you can use the heads as reference and stuff. But it's just ideas being thrown around right now. Do you do trades? I don't know what that means.
Like an art trade? No, we don't do that.
Hello, just joined the stream. Welcome.
Hello.
There's about an hour probably left on this 3D print.
So the topics today so far are anime eye distances, hands, head proportions, dynamic poses, noses, and feet. Similar topics that we almost always talk about, but hey, everybody likes it, so.
Yeah. But we can't actually sell these.
We can't.
We can't sell the Asaro heads because they're copyrighted.
Yeah.
We just found a 3D model online and 3D printed it ourselves. But you can't sell these because they are, and it's an Asaro head. It was made by a guy named John Asaro, and he sells big plaster casts of them. And that's the only way to get them.
Toe said that she'd buy it.
You'd buy it? Ooh.
I have a foam head I made for reference. That's
nice.
cool.
That's fun.
So here, I push the eyes closer together, but it still doesn't look bad.
Jonathan, yes, absolutely. It's a great way to practice.
The only problem is when you have the eyes too far apart, because then this looks unnatural. So you're pretty safe pushing the eyes a little bit closer together and leaving like a little bit of a gap, but too close then it looks a bit weird, and too far away, you know, kind of looks like those bad anime drawings.
Ari, thank you for the follow. And Unknown Jack as well, thank you for the follow.
I want to make a funny face on that. So yeah, you know, that is kind of look...
But it can make it look kind of funny.
Yeah. Like, if you want a funny face, then you could definitely do that. And you could have the pupils going in different directions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did want to say.
Yes.
If you're drawing a head that's turned, this pupil will be more in the center, and this pupil will be pushed to the side. And the reason is because the eye is concave. Generally, concave. So it's kind of shaped like a...
Like a speaker? What'd you say?
Yeah, kind of like a speaker. Kind of like that sort of thing.
Jimmy asked, do you have a Twitch?
Do you have a Twitch? No, we do not. But maybe we will later.
The brush you can get on our profile for free. Highlights
are a little bit different. So the way that the eye works
and science
is we've got this concave part like this, right? So it's kind of like that. Then you have the lens that goes over top. So it's kind of like a bowl with a little rounded cover on it.
Yeah.
And so the highlight will show up
rounded
here, and you'll get this dark area around the highlight like this. Here's the pupil. And then you'll get another highlight on the bottom of that bowl, right? You get that bowl shape like this. And you'll get like another highlight right...
We need to see that.
What?
We need to move that up there.
You'll get a highlight right here. So right here. That's generally where you're going to get your most saturated part of the eye. Your darkest part of the eye is going to be actually around this highlight, and then you'll get another highlight right there. So if it's done correctly, you know, it's subtle, but it looks like...
Looks like this for the most part.
Yeah,
like,
looks
see,
like
like I move the people in. On this one, we can kind of see a bit of like that concave shape. And generally the details in the eyes, I actually think it's really interesting. If you look at like how to make ball jointed doll eye details, what they'll do is, this is your eyeball. They'll have a concave area on the inside, and it looks like this. And then what they'll do is they'll put clay on the inside, and they'll carve in the details going inward towards the pupil.
Yeah.
And so when you put the lens on top, it looks very, like, there's like a lot of depth. So I just think that's really interesting.
Yep. So it's kind of like a little dome on
like
top. The lens is a dome, and the light reflects off of the dome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you basically would get a highlight, now depending on where. You get a highlight right there.
Have you done a cartoony look?
Like that.
I could do a cartoony look, but off it soon. I'll need to have some reference. Ooh, look at that.
It'll look a lot like that a lot of the time.
Everyone's always losing their Apple Pen.
Yeah, you need to get like a wristband.
I know, just like...
That's like, has a little bungee thing.
Yeah.
And it connects to your...
always make sure that whenever I'm not using my pen, now this is great for the magnetic Apple Pencil, you just like snap it onto here, and you'll never lose it. Anytime you're not drawing, stick it on there.
Amazing.
But obviously, you know, that doesn't happen sometimes, so.
Yep.
Hey, Yuvia.
Do a hard light tutorial? You mean like with one single light source, hard light? Instead of like a soft lighting, like a softbox or something? I've replaced all my fingers with Apple Pencils. That's very practical.
That is very practical. We'll do some hands. Handsies.
Yeah, we got about 1 hour and 7 minutes left on the bigger version of the anime head.
Ooh,
it's
nice.
a really rough model. It wasn't. I worked a lot with my mouse in Blender.
So hands are complicated because there's a lot of components. There's your palm, there's your fingers, and then there's your thumb pad and your thumb. That's basically, the main components of your hand. Your palm, these fingers, and your thumb. And if you don't know the proportions of them, then they get a little bit wonky. So what I do is I'll draw a kind of like a square, or maybe more like an upside down trapezoid. That's more like a rectangle. And I'll take this measurement right here and I'll move it up about the same distance. Here's my middle finger.
Scorn and Nikki, thank you for the follows.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And then I make sure that all my fingers are held within, or are contained within this area right here. So I can group these fingers together. They kind of look like little french fries. And then this finger can kind of be a little bit loose for, dramatic effect, right?
Oh, this thing is sick.
I know! Isn't it so cool?
That ain't
right.
There it goes.
Well, who knows?
Bro, this thing is sick.
And then you got your thumb pad, which is kind of like a little slice, or this kind of like triangle, almost triangular shape. Then you got your bone for your thumb, and then you got a little pad. So this could be like a little olive on a stick. And then another thing that I like to do is differentiate the pads of the palm. So you have your upper palm, this kind of finger pad area where it holds all the fingers, and then your pinky pad. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that! That is hilarious. That's wild. Ah!
What?
We're good. I did not expect
Bouncy.
that. Yeah, it's bouncy. And I draw big poofy dresses, magical girl style. Well, you know me. I love to do that, so maybe I'll have it.
Oh my gosh,
Magical
I'm so
girl.
excited.
Magical
We're gonna have to
girl.
get into airbrushing again.
Poof.
Poof.
Poofy dress.
Palm poof?
Nah. Saturn was requesting a magical girl poofy dress, and
You can't resist.
I can't resist, so I'm putting that in.
Well, you 3D printed it? Yeah, we 3D printed that. It just got done It got done this morning.
Yeah.
It's our
Hey,
first
Jeff.
one.
So you notice another thing about the palm is that it gets thinner towards the wrist. So if you look at your own palm, you see it transitions down. So let's say I'll take out my thumb, not literally, but like you'll see that if I took out the thumb, it gets wide and then it gets thinner towards the wrist, generally.
Sorry, I have to go, but thank you. Oh, good. Hope to see you again. Cross Salty Play, welcome. How do you draw hair?
We do a ton of hair all the time. Should I add that to the list?
Anybody new here today? Just showed up for the first time, hanging out? Say hi. I'll give you a shout out if you're new. If you're a regular, you know the drill. Get back to work liking the live. I'm kidding.
Get back to work.
Hello, Lemon.
Hey, Lemon. Yay, we love lemons.
Browns. Can't read that really. I know it says something.
Brown.
Hello, Mila.
Browns.
Ariana. Swag. Hello. Swag. We have business with you to attend to in the form of watercolor,
Yes,
I believe.
We do. I would love to get that done.
Rash Rat Teddy. Hello. Jetos. Hello. Owlman. Brown sheep. Okay.
Brown sheep. Okay.
Gotta get back to work. Aw. Hope to see you again.
Oh, bye.
Can I see how you tell a body how to do a body? Bailey, hello.
We'll see if we get to it. Well, I'll be doing dynamic poses, so we'll talk about some bodies there.
Nice, Rini. No, Poppy's not here yet.
No.
How do you guys have motivation to draw every day? I don't draw every day. I actually went like weeks and weeks without drawing recently.
I don't draw every day either, but if
you do?
Well, yeah,
100%.
I do. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind.
What are you talking about? You draw every day.
I do draw every day. Well, I mean, like, I haven't drawn every day lately because we've been busy, but...
There might have been 1 or 2 days you missed out of the last, I don't know, 8 years.
Yeah, I guess.
Lemon, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Lemon.
Gotta do my boxes for today. Awesome. Probably more than 8 years.
What, for drawing?
Yeah.
About 10 years.
She's probably missed a couple of days in the last 15 years, if I'm being more
15
realistic.
years, I'm not that old.
You're not that old?
Well, 15 years old.
You're 15?
Hold on.
Have you drawn since you were 9 or 10?
I've drawn since I was, I have. I don't know my math. I don't
Now, how do you do it? I was saying something the other day, and some people seem to really like it, which was instead of finding the motivation to draw, try to look at it from the point of what is taking away your motivation to draw. So, maybe instead of trying to muster motivation, try to eliminate the things that kill it. You'd be surprised what might be there, taking away from the enjoyment. Been doing boxes in perspective too, trying to get good without using perspective grids as a crutch.
I don't think it's using it as a crutch.
Yeah, perspective grids definitely not a crutch.
Are important. In fact, it's very good to use them a lot.
Yeah.
But I think if you want to go more intuitive, like, you still need to know the perspective grids at some point.
That's what I'd call it. It's what I'd call love for drawing. Yep.
I do love drawing.
My brain broke while I read that, sorry. Well, I mean more intuitively.
Oh yeah, I get you.
We're doing good today. Emmy, Wizarding Waffle, thank you for the follow. Mila, thanks for the follow as well.
Thank you.
Hope y'all are doing well. By the way, we do have a Discord server.
Yes,
If you want to join a fun, friendly community, you can direct message us and ask for the invite if you want. I'll send it to you.
Someone was asking if we do trades, and we don't do art trades, but our community people do.
People in our community
do a lot of art trades together. So I think if you want to do that, feel free to join.
Yeah, there's weekly and monthly challenges. If you join today and join the challenges, there's still time to get them done by the art show on Friday.
Oh, it's already it's already almost the end of the month. Wait, hold up. Never mind. I'm done. I have no idea what day it is or what's the date today.
I don't know what you're saying. What?
When's the monthly challenges due?
At the end of the month.
Okay. I thought for some reason that was going to be like this week.
No, it's the 19th.
Okay, gotcha.
What is a good starter drawing tablet? Really, any are going to work well. It depends on your budget, and it depends on what your plans are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could get something really small, like one of those really mini ones. You mean, like, what's a good budget starter tablet? I know people who straight up, right off the bat, got like a Cintiq 24. You don't need it. But, pretty much everything works well. Do you recommend like drawing tablets like Wacom? Yeah, I've used Wacom for decades, and they work good. My budget would be like maybe 400 max.
You'd definitely be able to get a tablet for that much. Not the super fancy ones, but...
If I were to get a tablet and my budget was 400, I would probably get and I wanted something decent, I would probably get like the Intuos, Wacom Intuos, small.
Yeah,
those are
Wacom
good
Intuos
tablets.
Small. Those are pretty good tablets. Yeah.
But a lot of tablet brands have come a long way since I started working professionally, and I haven't tried a lot of them, but a lot of people swear by them, like Huion, XP Pen. Those are both great, I hear. Maybe we will, maybe if we get a channel sponsorship at one point,
oh, yeah.
we'll be able to try some other types of tablets and recommend them.
Yeah.
But I've never tried them.
Huion tablets are pretty affordable. I heard that.
It depends if you want a screen or not. You want something that controls your mouse or something that's its own screen. I'm a new artist trying to draw anime.
Awesome.
Hey, what?
Go ahead.
Speaking of new artists trying to learn anime, we actually have a school, a really big school. It's a 1-year program. It's self-paced. We have a big school online that can teach you a lot of stuff like drawing anime and expressions, and there's a full anatomy class that's 12 weeks long. There's a 14-week costume drawing class. There's a 14-week character design class. There's a 14-week perspective class, and it's on our site. This is our site, drawanime.com, if you're interested in looking at it. Oh, wow. Gnarly,
wow.
Thank you for the galaxy.
Thank you.
Can we get some W's in the chat
yes.
for Gnarly? The anime art school is $4.97, and you buy it once, you have it forever, and it's huge. It's like an entire college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see all the information on it there. Otherwise, we do have books.
Yes, we do.
That you can get, or we stream free every single week. So if you want to hang out and just have a good time and not spend anything, we're always here.
Yep.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yep.
At right now, actually, we started about 40 minutes ago. We go live.
Oh, it's already been 40 minutes.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this time.
Yeah. So if you do get Anime Art School, we do ship our books to you.
Yes.
So you can get those books for free if you get Anime Art School.
Yeah. Where the heck are our books at? Anyway?
I don't know. I don't know where our books are.
Oh, they're over there on the shelf.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about head proportions while we're finding the books. So what I do is I'll take my eye line, which is about halfway from the top to the bottom of the head, and then everything else will kind of revolve around it. Now this can all shift depending on your style and depending on your character, but generally eyebrow is a little bit above the eye line, and then take this length from the eyebrow to the bottom. Halfway is the bottom of the nose, and then halfway from that is the mouth.
Artist guy, thank you, appreciate it. Masu, have a good night.
Bye, Masu.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Here's our books. We actually have 2 published books, Volume 1 and Volume 2. We have How to Draw Manga. A couple people in the chat actually came in today and said they have it. And we have How to Draw Characters, Volume 2. Really nice books. You know, they teach you a lot of different stuff about shape language, character design, a lot of stuff that you learn if you want to become a character designer.
How to create your own characters.
Yep. Characters. We made up 8 different characters for the book, and they are reoccurring characters, and we teach how to draw expressions for them and all kinds of stuff. You know, body types, elderly, aging, girls, guys,
Different
body types, anatomy, character design, all that kind of stuff. This is book 2. I love this book.
This book is our masterpiece.
Where can I buy? You can get it on Amazon. You can find them on Amazon on our profile. Sent 503 Lakes, my work here is done.
So, you know, I just found a pretty good measurement to find the hairline. So a lot of people are always wondering, where do I put the hairline? You can take your brow measurement and take the top of the head and divide it in half, roughly. Well, divide it in half and then just check.
A little bit higher than that.
A little bit higher than
right?
half. But this
well,
is
it depends
pretty
on
good.
the person.
It does depend on the person.
So it's going to be in that range. You're pretty safe with half.
Yeah.
Pretty safe.
So I'm currently making a how to draw hair tutorial, and I'm going to be talking about that. So
Hey, Ander Dingus.
now I have kind of a good measurement for it.
Liana, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Pineapberry, thank you for the follow. Lily, thanks for the follow as well.
So these are your head proportions. Just do this a billion gajillion times, and you'll be able to get it.
We have a couple classes up, me. We have a chibi class that's available for $20. We have a whole year-long art program online that costs $4.97 USD. We have a bunch of YT videos that are free. We're actually going to be getting new classes up as well.
Yes. So when I draw dynamic poses, I can definitely start with a pillow. In fact, starting with the pillow is actually really cute to do it with, and it also gives you a bit of gesture. So what I always make sure to do with my torso is I make sure that it's wider. If I'm drawing a girl, for example, I'm going to make it an hourglass shape. So I'll make the shoulders a little bit wider, I'll have a thinner waist, and I'll have a wider hip. That looks very feminine. Go ahead.
What are the new classes? We have a class that we've been meaning to launch for a while called Anime Drawing Boot Camp.
Yep.
And it's like a 20-hour, very condensed.
It's like a condensed version of Anime Art School.
Yeah, except it doesn't have the perspective and background parts.
Right.
Or the character design parts, really.
No character design. But it teaches you the basics.
We want to get a bunch of single classes. And then we want a backgrounds class. And
Yeah.
so I've been in animation class before, and they did Zoom some days. Our class is self-paced, so you can access it at any time. It's not live. It's like a bunch of recorded courses. That's all, together.
Yeah.
Boot camp. Do you teach coloring as well? On stream, yes. In our classes, yes as well.
Yep.
But yeah, I want to get a bunch of new classes up as well.
A lot of time when I'm doing poses, I'll kind of start with something that feels dynamic already. So for instance, dynamic poses will generally have a lot of curves, whether it's, the torso bending forward or bending down, bending inward, right? Either way, it's going to be dynamic because there's movement. So then you can choose the one that you like more and be like, okay, well, how can I fit different parts of the limbs and all that stuff together to make it feel dynamic? You know, what is this person doing? Is this person jumping? Is this person running? Is this person, I don't know, dancing? So they'll all feel a little bit different. Let's say if I want this character to be, you know, fainting dramatically, I'll have the head turned to the side, and then I'll have, like, you know, that arm come up. Oh no! And there's this kind of nice arch going back.
I think one of the things that we want to try relatively soon is we want to make like an anime head drawing boot camp that has physical models that you get in the mail that you can do studies from, like this.
Yes.
That's one of the ideas that we came up with recently, and I really like that idea. We're gonna review hair.
I do not have it on the list, but maybe we'll do that. Why not? Because hair's always popular. I hope you guys do that. I hope so too.
Maybe like this.
That's good. I like that. Oh, that's nice.
You guys do that? Yeah, I'm a really big fan of using really effective teaching methods that haven't been widely practiced before. Like, just interesting ways to learn something that's really, really useful.
Yeah.
Can you guys draw someone running?
Running? We'll do a Naruto run. How about that?
Jay, Maki, and Cosmin, thank you for the follows.
Thank you. So if you want to draw someone running, find their torso. Are they leaning in? Are they like just kind of standing? Are they like kind of running at a jog? So that means they're pretty upright. If they're running like a Naruto run, their torso is going to be going in. Their arms are going to go out. And then you'll have one leg. Now notice that I'm actually doing something that's just very simple. I'm not adding any anatomy. I'm just drawing in all the limbs in a general, like, and capturing the gesture. So when you're running, your feet are lifting up. So you'll generally have a knee that's coming up and then a knee that's going back in space, like that. So now it looks like they're kind of running. But you can also, when you want to draw running poses, you can also do it in different stages, right? There's definitely going to be moments where the foot is going to be planted down on the floor. And this leg is kicked way higher up. And maybe they're accelerating, right? But I generally like to make it so that...
Ooh, happy birthday, Zigo.
Happy birthday, Zigo.
Turned 20 yesterday. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats. 2 decades.
Yeah, 2 decades. 2 decades old.
2 decades of G76 and Oreo.
Yep. Lily says, what about a coloring light and shadow course?
That would be great.
Yeah, I like that.
That could be
I like
good.
that idea.
I like that.
I love adding speed lines to the running pose as well. It makes it feel a lot more lively. And I also make sure that this is more of a stylistic preference. It also depends on like what stage it's at. I don't necessarily like to have my feet directly touching the floor because it doesn't feel like they're running as much. But it definitely depends on what cycle it's going through, right? So that's how I would do a running pose. One more thing about running poses is that if you're just drawing someone like regularly running, like no Naruto run, it's just they're like this, marching in a way. You'll have one arm coming towards, one arm going back. The legs will kind of alternate between like the arms.
Isn't arm going forward, leg going back?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like his left side.
Yeah, his left side will be
going back, and his right side will be going forward in terms of the feet.
Yeah. So this leg is going back, this leg is going forward. So it's like alternating.
Yep.
So they're not, it's not like...
It'd be so weird for that.
Yeah, it's not like this.
That'd be like...
Yeah, I know, you don't run like that.
That'd be so weird. Have you seen those videos of people trying to run like that?
Alternating.
Question, have you ever tried the art program Cope Studio Paint?
Yes, I have, and
yes.
I love it.
Christina likes it.
I love it. That's what I used to use before Photoshop. Another thing about running poses is that they'll kind of twist a little bit because, going like this. So it doesn't hurt to slightly curve the torso one way or the other. Make the characters look so alive. Thank you, Lily. A lot of it is gesture drawing. So if you draw with really confident lines and simple lines, they'll look a lot more dynamic. That's what I like to do. So there's some dynamic poses.
Crying Girl, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you. Noses. Noses are fun. Okay, let me just make these all a bit smaller.
Noses in anime a lot of the time are just the face coming to a point. Like,
yeah.
It's not like a separate thing a lot of the time.
Like, if this is a top view of a head, it just looks like this. Kind of looks like that, basically, with maybe the chin.
How about,
it literally looks like
to be honest, yeah, it's kind of more like this.
Yeah.
More like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm convinced. Got to save it to buy the classes.
Oh,
awesome.
thank you.
Hey,
no problem.
You can hang out here while you're saving up,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't cost you a dime. Hang out, join the server, do some challenges.
Yep. So
we appreciate it though.
Yes, thank you so much. I like to think of the nose as like a little triangular prism. So there's like the bridge of your nose, and then there's that point. And then there's the bottom of your nose.
You don't hear that? Rumbling?
The rumbling? Do you guys hear the rumbling? That's some jets flying around.
Mari, hello.
Hey, Mari.
Lucia and Skalter's wife. Thank you for the follow.
So you'll notice that when I'm drawing like 3/4 heads, for example, I'll sometimes pop the nose out because, you know, it shows if you're turning almost to an almost side view, the nose will come out.
Is that how you pet cats?
Yeah. Scars.
For guys' noses, is it the same shape?
Not always.
It can be. Depending on the style.
I would say it's a little bit angled.
However, guys' noses will mimic, generally, more realistic noses. So, for example, on this Asaro head, you can see the nose is much more realistic.
Zigzag.
So a lot of the time, guys' noses will follow the
Planes of the head.
planes of the head, yeah, a little bit more. And then you'll have the keystone
Yeah.
like that. So guys' noses will tend to look a little bit more like that.
Girls' noses will generally be a little bit more curved, so you can, you know, be a little bit more graceful with it here.
Yeah.
The very angular, this is very curved.
Yeah. But this area in the middle, that front plane right here, a lot of the time that will be at a lot smaller.
Smaller. It'll be a lot thinner.
Yo, what's that brush? You can get it for free on our profile or on our Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
Completely free. If you join the Discord server, it's !brush in any of the channels.
Now,
And if you want it on our profile, you can go get it on that link. Scroll down, it's going to be the green button.
Yes. So not all noses are the same style. Some people will not even draw a nose at all, but they will instead, let me just shade this in really quick, they'll instead show it through light and shadow. So let's say I have, you know, this person in shadow, but maybe there's like a light coming from the top. A lot of the time, they'll have a little triangle on the bridge of the nose, just like that, and that'll be it. Because they're using light and shadow to imply the form. They're basically thinking about this, but using light to describe it. So maybe like the bottom will be shown here. So you can still see that, that form.
Oh, by the way,
through line.
if you are looking for the Discord invite, you can just send us a direct message and ask for the invite, and I'll send it to you. Front noses, a bunch of people asking about noses.
Noses, front noses,
Yep.
sure. Front noses. I think in order to draw a front nose, you still got to understand 3/4. So this is what 3/4 looks like. All you're doing for the front nose is just implying the keystone corner right here. The bridge of the nose will not come forward like this. You'll generally, it's a little bit more subtle than that with anime.
Truck cone.
Truck coon. Well, this is my. Oh, go ahead.
Nothing. I was just gonna answer questions.
Go ahead.
Sure. Atlas X Hunter, thank you for the follow. Lori, thank you for the compliment. We really appreciate it. Want to say thank you. You guys have helped me get better at drawing.
Thank you.
What does the Discord have? The Discord has a whole bunch of members. It has art share channels. You can hang out and watch movies with people in the voice channels. There are weekly and monthly challenges that you can do. There's prompts that we show on stream at the end of every week on Friday. It's really fun. It's an active community, lots of friends, lots of people working together on collaborations and all kinds of stuff. So go check it out if you're interested in making awesome art friends and having something fun to do. Otherwise, totally fine. You can hang out here on stream. Hey, Kat, how's it going?
Hey, Kat.
My work lost power, so I'm bored.
Aww.
Rip. Maggie, Apple and Onion, Azello, thank you for the follows. How to draw male and female eyes.
Male and female eyes, well, that's a pretty popular topic, so maybe we'll add that to the list now.
Pink Artie, user 64929362281. Thank you for the follow.
Alright, so front view noses, you'll generally see the keystone corner, the bridge of the nose, and the bottom of the nose. But this is what I see in my head. This is just implied. So I see this bottom plane right here, but instead of doing that, I use the nostril to show that. And this is like a more feminine version that's more maybe a bit younger and more youthful. There's also noses that it's just a dot, but it's still, it still has that wireframe of the bridge of the nose and stuff. It's just you're only showing it through a dot and stuff like that.
Pink Artie, hello, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, Tickle Monster. How do you get eyes centered perfectly on the head? Because mine look vague a fly eye. You can use proportions and measurements and practice a lot.
Guidelines. I use guidelines all the time. Well, not all the time, but I've done it so many times where it's basically second nature. So.
How do you do lips under the nose for a side view?
Lips
That's a good
under
question.
the nose on a side view. So you have your nose. And what I do first before putting in the lips is I'll make sure that my nose to chin is kind of like a diagonal line going downward. And then I'll use this as my guideline, I guess, and overlap my lips. So the lips isn't like this. I mean, unless that's the kind that you want. If your lips are puffy, they're actually a little bit more like planes. They're a little bit boxier. And generally the upper lip pushes out a little bit further than the bottom lip. See, there's that diagonal line. And then after that, after the bottom lip, it curves right out into the chin. Yeah. That's how I would do it.
A couple new questions.
Go ahead.
You learn how to draw women. It's a struggle nowadays. Yeah,
Women?
but Lexi is gorgeous. So you don't need to learn how to draw women.
Yeah.
Is this, can you please zoom out? Is this like a little art school? This is my first time on your live. Yeah, we teach art. We're Draw Anime Academy. We teach art Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, although Friday is most of the time we're doing like community challenges and stuff and art
OC
shows.
drawing.
And we draw your OCs. But on Mondays and Wednesdays, we teach art. We have a TikTok, a YT channel. We actually do have an art school online if you want to check it out. We have a linky here. And we also have some other classes like chibi classes and stuff. We have 2 books as well. We teach drawing for a living. Here's book number 1. Pretty popular. You may have seen it online.
Or you may already have it in your cart.
Yes, some people have it on their wish list or their cart. And here is book number 2. And you can get these online on Amazon. If you search up like Anime Academy, how to draw manga or whatever, you'll find both of them. They're pretty easy to find. But yeah, other than that, hang out, join the community, do challenges. It's just fun. We try to create a vibe here to kind of a separation from the real world where you can just hang out and
have fun. Draw.
Wish I could watch longer, but I'm up in 4 hours for work. Definitely check out your books. Awesome.
You better go sleep.
Yes, go sleep.
Go sleep.
Had the first one before I even saw you guys.
Oh, awesome.
Is
Nice.
this Procreate? Yes, it is.
Melody says, I showed y'all to my friend. She subscribed because she says she's been looking for channels like this.
Awesome. And then will you be offering animation courses in the coming days? We do not animate, but I have a good friend who runs a really big animation YT channel, and we may work with him to get a class built and published on our site. No promises, but he's pretty busy building videos and stuff, but I'm going to be talking to him about it sometime.
Yeah. So nose and eye placement.
Oh, a nurse. Nice.
Ooh, a nurse. Nice.
Great.
Oh, that's a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for all the hard work, honestly.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again.
So nose and eye placement. For girls specifically, because this is a girl head, I don't use like a full size nose. Like this is a full size nose. That's too low on the face. It won't look good because it doesn't leave room for the mouth, especially at the bottom. Now, can this work? It could. It depends on the character, of course. But for this type of head shape, I would actually shorten it closer to the eye line right here. See, once I add this point, I can imagine what this looks like in the end, and this looks pretty good to me. So hey, this is the end of my nose.
Bye bye, Pink Artie.
Bye, Pink Artie.
Might have been in his animating class. Yeah, my friend's name is RJ.
Yes. And then
RJ Animations.
the eyes are range, so you can definitely make them a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller depending on your style. As long as your eyes don't go past the nose, you're good.
Bye bye, Cat.
Bye,
Thanks
Cat.
for hanging out.
Thanks.
Hanging out.
So I generally like to make it so that maybe this line is kind of in the halfway point, or maybe a little bit less or a bit more depending on like how big I want the eyes to be. And this is a pretty comfortable range. So that's how I decide my eye size. And when it comes to the eye size with the distance, you're better off making it a little bit too close like this. This still looks fine, but if you make it too far apart and make the eyes too small, it's not going to look very good. So instead, I try to make sure that the eyes are at least one eye width apart or a little bit shorter. That's generally my go-to. But since this is at an angle, we'll notice that this side is a little bit larger than this side because of the perspective.
Chat, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Would you rather a 12-hour Anime Academy stream or live every day for the whole week?
Oh.
Like, we go live every day instead of just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Would you rather a 12-hour long stream or a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday stream?
Well, that's good.
12 hour every day, live every day for the whole week, please. 12 hours, live every day, 12.
Oh,
That's a hard question, every day. 12. Who's Paul?
Like, we should do a poll. Like a PO.
Yeah, we could do that. Every day is exhausting for me. I like 12 hours better.
12 hours is like a big event,
It is a big event. I would definitely say a 12-hour stream is probably more... Actually, I don't care either way, really.
Both 12 hours every day, JK.
So, basically, TikTok's probably getting banned again.
Yes.
And that might actually be happening in 2 weeks. About 2 weeks in the States. And so we were thinking about doing something fun for the TikTok community in the meantime. So we were thinking maybe we'll actually open the Watercolor promotion again before the TikTok sad bye-bye period.
Yeah.
And maybe doing some fun stuff on YT. You guys should start streaming on Twitch. We do want to start thinking and trying Twitch. That's something that's on the to look into list. We are on YT, Adriana.
Yes, we are.
Adrina. Katrina. Yeah, we are all still we're still streaming on YT. Twitch, please. We could start a Twitch.
Well, why not? Let's just try it sometime.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
What? I want to use the ball jointed doll foot as a reference sometime. Oh, we should print like hands and feet.
Oh, here you go.
Well, these are like baby feet.
Well, they are baby feet.
They are baby feet.
Boo, baby feet. Ooh, that's sick though.
That's so cool. So feet, if you want to draw feet, they're basically like a wedge. So this is what I would do. This is the most simplest, basic form of a foot. That's it. All you have to do now is add an extra segment for the toes.
Mm-hmm.
Round out the heel.
Yippee.
And you got a very basic foot.
Yippee.
Now this is probably a bit too simple.
The little feet.
The little feet.
It's like,
Oh no. It's like fainting.
So dramatic. Dang, I can't wait to sew clothes for these.
It is until you do it, exactly. So a lot of the time, you can also simplify it to like 3 different sections. So you can draw like a gesture, like this, divide it into 3 parts. You see, is that 3 parts? Yes, that is 3 parts. Second part in, this is kind of like your tarsal area. This is your heel. Here's your toes. You know, that's like a side view of the foot, right? Can also do, what I like to do is I'll sometimes draw the bottom plane of the foot in perspective, and then I will move it up. I'll like raise up the form and connect.
Does that do better for the feet? Let me see.
Like that.
That worked better.
And the toes can sometimes be simplified kind of like a little, if you draw shoes, for example, and you notice that with shoes, they're covering the toes and it's kind of at a point. Looks like this. You could do the same thing for the flat version. It's just not as, it's not a covering. It's just an additional section, I guess. Actually, another way they can do it is the big toe will be toe focus. The big toe will be arched upwards, and then the rest of the toes go down like that. That could also help. And then you can fit the toes on the inside. Just make sure that there's all 5 toes, not 6. That's how I generally like to do feet. Feet are very difficult, so that's why I hate teaching it, but I have to teach it anyways. I wish I can nail down feet so I can teach it a lot easier, but it's difficult. So generally, you also notice that I also noticed that with the ankle, it's a little bit higher on the inside than it is on the outside. So this is the inside part of my feet. This is the outside, and it creates this diagonal shape.
Get in there.
And that's what it looks like from the front. Okay, how do you draw nails onto it? So toenails. So you have to remember that with toenails, they're also on a flat surface. So let's say that these are some toes. The toenails for smaller toes are a little bit different than the big toe. But the big toe, you really want to try to imagine this as like a flat, at the top of a box that's a little bit rounded. Unless you got was it ingrown nails or something? Hangnails? But generally with normal toes, I guess they're a little bit flatter. Oh my gosh, you made it stand!
Yep, anyways. I did it. Ah, it fell.
So that's what it looks like. It's like a little plane that's slightly curved, like that.
It's impossible to draw toes without a toe fungus mention.
I know.
Keon, thank you for the follow. Nails, yeah, nails tend to look like this, or the back.
Okay.
And so.
Sorry,
oh.
they just can't
all right,
see it.
I'll draw it a little bit bigger. So nails, a lot of the time, right? They'll be like this. But remember, a lot of the time you'll get that kind of thing. And on the other side,
it can also be a baseball cap.
It can look like that. Yes, this is also how you draw the bill of a hat. Although I drew it bad, but you know what I mean. So toenails are pretty much like that a lot of the time.
Fingernails can also be like that too. So if you're drawing fingernails.
For your classes, are they live or study at your own pace? It is a study at your own pace.
Same thing.
We will be having more live classes starting in the future, but that anime art school is a study at your own pace, and you have it forever. Hey, Obs. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hello, Jammy.
Hello.
Lachlan, how do you say that exactly? Says toe fungus. Looking hat bill, yup.
There's fingernails. Fingernails, to make them look really pretty and elegant, you'll have to taper the ends.
Where do you see the study at your own pace? What?
Oh.
Adrina? What's that?
The anime art school.
Yeah, where do you see it? Where do you find it? That's our website, drawanime.com.
That's our website.
Yup, you just go to your little browser and type drawanime.com. C-O-M. And then you can find our class there.
Yep. And if you do get the class, let us know so we can actually ship our 2 books to you.
Yes. By the way, whenever you get our anime art school, we will mail you both of our books signed.
Mm-hmm. And I will doodle a little character of yours if you have a character.
Yep. Was there a character in here?
No. In fact, I should actually draw one
Let's,
as a sample.
Well, they're already signed. How about you, do you want me to get you a marker or something?
Yeah, give me a
Draw
pen.
Miki.
Okay, fine, I'll draw Miki.
or whoever you want to.
Whoever. I think I'll draw Miki because
Miki's obviously the number
well, she's
one.
already drawn in here.
Yep.
Technically. So this is the type of doodle that I'll do.
Oh, I have both your books. Oh,
awesome.
How much does the class cost? The Anime Art School is $4.97. How do we get in contact with you? Discord, email, TikTok, either way. We can look you up and verify you. Rogel's Haunted Pondering. Hello. Yeah, just say you got the Anime Art School.
I'll be contacting you if you have Discord.
Yep. Join our Discord server, and if you get the school, you also get a special role and channels that you can access and hang out with the other students.
Yes.
Yep. How much do the classes cost? It is $4.97 US. It's me, my change, my name and picture. All good. Good to see ya. I figured I saw Rogel and I was like,
yeah, it sounds like Rogel because Rogel's something.
Yeah. When we're drawing and I'm done with my weekly, it's Mickey.
It's Mickey. Don't worry, I'll make the hands prettier on yours. This is the doodle that I would do. Like a cute little doodle of your OC.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I want to see like a hey. Your OC here.
Yep. Well, and if your hair, what's it called? If your hair color is darker on your character, then I'll add a little bit of shading.
Is there a age range for the classes? We recommend at least 13, but there's no age that you have to be. If you do want to join the Discord server, you have to be at least 13. But other than that, for the classes, no age range. We recommend 13 though. Are you guys together? Yep, we've been married for over 4.5 years.
Hippie, hippie. Huh? Oh, cute. So yeah, you will get a little doodle of your character if you have one, and you'll get these in the mail once you get Anime Art School.
Yep.
For free.
Anime Art School, and then we also have a chibi class, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That is a cute little class on drawing chibis, which actually somebody just got the chibi class.
Oh really?
Looks
Somebody
like
just got the chibi class? Do they get the OC drawing thing?
Sure, we can put them on the list.
Yeah. Who just got a chibi class?
Chibi class.
So if you get the chibi class, this is what we do on Fridays because it's always a fun time.
Are you still doing the watercolor? We have been discussing opening up the watercolor promotion again for the goodbye-inning of TikTok.
Yes.
And we haven't opened it yet, but we're thinking about just going ahead and doing that.
Mm-hmm. So if you get chibi art class and let us know and check in with us. You get your OC drawn on Fridays. And
yes.
This is all the list of people who have gotten chibi art class and their stuff was drawn. So,
Quinter, yes, we'll put you on the list. I did see that you got the...
Quinter, awesome.
I do see that you got that. So if you, Quinter, show up on Friday...
We will have it drawn.
Your character will get drawn during OC drawing if you're there. It'll be around this time, maybe... Yeah, around this time, maybe a little bit earlier this Friday. So if you want to show up, you'll get your character drawn. You'll, if you have a character that is, and you want it.
Yep. BH Hebo says, "Why are you both so cute?" Thank you.
You're adorable. You're adorable.
You're adorable. Everyone's adorable.
Where to buy the books other than books?
Other than Amazon, you mean?
Other than Amazon?
You can. The other way that you can get our books is by getting Anime Art School.
Yeah. So we have a whole couple boxes of these books here, and every time someone gets our school, we sign them and ship them out.
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, nice, Quinter.
Always wanted to draw characters. Or draw chibis. Awesome.
I want to create stories, yet I'm lost in direction. What is the benefit to drawing in manga comics? I don't know what you mean by benefit, but I love comics. You know, comics are a great way to show your stories. You can draw and tell a story at the same time. The only thing is that there's a lot of skills to learn. So what we do for our classes is we teach you how to draw in the manga style and also the fundamentals. So you can change your style whichever way you want later.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be great for your comic if you want to make one later on. And it's right here.
Yep.
Anime Art School.
Yeah, and by the way, we do go live 3 times a week.
Yes,
for
we do.
free. Hanging out, drawing, doing art shows. We have a Discord server that's totally free to join. You can hang out, make friends and stuff. So, you know, we wanted to make a cool community for people to hang out and have fun and get away from the real world for a while.
Alright, I have to do a magical poofy girl dress before I do some male and female eyes
Do
and
it.
hard lights. So, I love drawing magical girl type outfits. And if you want to draw a poofy dress, most of the poofiness comes from the sleeves and the skirt. So let me just draw a little mannequin really quick. Let's turn... What should we turn into a magical girl?
Mickey.
Mickey's always a magical girl. Sure, we'll do magical girl Mickey.
How about magical girl Ray?
Fine. I'll do Mickey and Ray. How about that?
What if Ray's like, ugh?
Okay, sure.
Fine if I have to.
Fine if I have to. Okay, fine.
Or how about Ray as a magical girl working at a cafe for money because she's broke?
Oh my gosh, that's giving Kaicho made someone. I love it.
OMG, I need to erase 100 times to get a face halfway decent. Hey, every single one you do, you're getting practice. So you're getting 100 times practice for one face. Just think about that. Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably do like a very generic magical girl dress because I'm not going to go into all about design.
Quinter, thank you for the follow. Arting Anubis, thank you for the follow.
So Ray is my character, and she's the tough girl. So it's always fun to put her in silly stuff.
What are the pros to using the manga/comic format? I am trying animation, but it's difficult. Just curious. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. You mean as opposed to what, like writing or animating? It's faster. It's more achievable by one person. You can actually get quite a lot of stuff done. It's honestly just preference for the most part, though. Like, if you're better at animating, animate. If you're better at drawing and doing panels, then do that. It's really just preference. Don't give up, Almond. I know if you keep practicing, you will get it.
Yep.
Maru, thank you for the inspiration. Almond, you can do it. Ray, my queen, Tofani says.
To has become a new fan of Ray.
Yep.
I'm adding more followers.
Stuff maybe. Are you here?
Alright, so if I want to draw a magical girl dress on this lady right here, what I will do is I'll make I'll think about how poofy I want the dress to be. So I'll always have a mannequin so I can actually gauge how much poofiness I want. So here, if I'm drawing a sleeve, I'll be like, okay, how much poof? Maybe like moderate poof, but pretty poofy. There'll generally be like a teardrop shape in the sleeves, and then they'll wrap around. And we'll add some ruffles. Add some ruffles.
Yeah, I was thinking stuff maybe, since you got the anime art school so recently, and if we open up the watercolor thing again, we'll go ahead and grandfather you into the watercolor promotion if you want.
Yes, we will.
So I would love to get your character done in watercolor. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that. Do I need to fill a form to get your autographed book? We will just need your mailing address.
Yes.
And name to ship it to you, and that's it.
So we got a poofy sleeves.
But
go ahead. Sorry.
Quinter, that's the autographed book is only if you get the anime art school.
Yes.
That's the large program that we have. Do y'all have a YT channel? Yes, we do. Same name. We are actually live on there right now as well. I've always been a follower. What do you mean?
Yes, you have.
Yep. The Chibi class comes with the OC drawing.
Yes.
So on Fridays we draw community members' characters, and if you get the Chibi art class, your character is guaranteed to get drawn. So if you want to show up this Friday, then your character will get drawn if you have one and you want to send a reference of it.
So the poof is almost always going to be in the sleeves or in the skirt. Everything else is pretty skin tight. This is a design thing about dresses. The bodice is, unless you want it to be like this kind of dress, it's cute, but it's not like poofy, right? So I would say to get that extra poof, have the bodice area be thin. Add a ribbon, of course, because that's magical girly. And then this part is like a dome.
Could this work for a maid outfit too?
Oh yeah, for sure. Dresses are basically almost always the same.
Yeah.
It just really depends if you have a hoop underneath. The poofiness comes from the hoop. If it doesn't have a hoop, then it's going to deflate.
I guess you could say hoofiness?
Huh? Hoop.
Hoofiness. I don't know.
Hoofiness. So, and with puffy dresses, it's like a dome, so you'll have like a half sphere. So this is going to be round, and this is also going to be elliptical. It just got to look like a little mushroom. And if you want extra poofy, you can always add a layer of ruffle on the ends.
Could you possibly do a tutorial on a face looking up only a little, not like it's looking so far up?
Oh, thank goodness, because...
So, the nice thing about that is they actually usually cheat it. So you draw it, the chin, like a normal front-facing head, but you put your guidelines like that.
Yeah.
And so you put the ears a little bit low.
You'll put the eye line a little bit high, the nose a little bit higher, and the mouth a little bit higher. And now they're looking up.
Yeah.
Right?
So most of the time it's cheated like that. Create a minute. Could you... Yeah, it's all good. If you want to join our Discord server, I'll send you a link, the invite, if you DM us and ask for it.
Have you seen the latest Alien Stage episode yet? Nope. I've only watched, I don't know, episode 7, I think.
While I like animation, though, it's taken me time to really learn it, and good to know because focus and attention is not my strong suit with my ADHD being present. I totally understand what you mean. I've always had ADHD as well. And definitely had to be very creative with coping and staying attention, keeping my attention focused.
So another way to add extra poof to a dress is adding these extra layers on top of an already poofy dress. So I don't know what these are exactly called. I keep forgetting. You'll see this in like the classic Cinderella dress, but they have these. I think it's like a French term.
Yep.
But they'll have these like poofy things on the side.
Quinter and Drina, do you want to send us a direct message here on TikTok, and I will send you the invite. There we go. I got one.
This is basically just a mini ball gown, isn't it?
Animal Crossing Weekly this week. I totally forgot about it.
Oh my gosh!
Crap! I wanted to do that one.
Then just do it. Do it later tonight.
Yeah.
You have time, I think.
Yep. All right. I got this.
I want to do the occupation one.
No, they're all so good.
I know. we always imagine Miki working at Starbucks, so you should draw her in a Starbucks uniform.
Yeah, I know.
Ruffles. I love ruffles so much. Oh, and then, to add extra flair to a magical girl dress is to add the tails of a long ribbon at the back of the dress. So I added a ribbon up here, and I'm trailing the tail down so it's more dynamic and creates an extra, shape and dimension.
We'll rerun popular challenges eventually.
Yay!
Tutorial on making an evil smile like yandere smile.
Oh, now that's fun.
Wait, we actually have some of those in our book.
We actually do. Psycho, crazy.
Let's look at crazy in our book for a second.
So, you want to do that first before I go
into...
Okay, there it is.
Where is it?
No, that's not it.
I know there's like a psycho one.
There's that one.
Yeah. So, here's one right here. Right there, and then there's another one right there.
I love that one. I want to draw Ray in that expression.
Like that. That is Ray in that expression.
That is her, isn't it? Just with the different.
So there you go. There's two of them, but Christina can do a little demo and explain it right now.
So creepy smiles will always have like a very bold shape because it's unnatural. So notice how I made a crescent moon shape. This is a very natural smile where you break the lines a little bit.
It's all in the eye.
It's all in the eyes too.
It kind of is all in the eyes.
It kind of is all in the eyes. So this is a very elegant smile. This is very creepy. And bonus if you add teeth in it. But generally, if you don't want to add teeth, just a white shape will do. They're very, very psychotic, and they're like kind of going crazy while speaking. You can definitely, a lot of it is in context with their rest of their facial features. So if a smile won't look creepy if their eyes look normal, right? So you got to make them a little. You have to like change them up. Actually, you know what? I will make them look normal first, and then I'll change it up to make it look creepy. So here, is our eyes looking up with lovely highlights, and she looks normal, right? This is the sweet side of the yandere.
Wait, what?
This is the sweet side of the yandere. And then I'm going to change it up.
We want the mad
I know,
side.
we want the mad side. So all we have to do to make this look creepy already is take out the eye, take out this pupil. And then shade it in. And lower the brows. So it's like, it's almost like a very, what's it called? Like a very blank, creepy expression because there's no highlights in the eyes. There's no, the eyebrows are completely relaxed. She's completely in control. And then, you know, for the yandere, make it have a lot of blush. And then, to add more craziness, shade the top of the head like that. There, the yandere.
How's it going?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That's it. So any expression can look creepy as long as you edit it to the specific vibe that you want. Even better if you add some little splatters of ketchup. Now let's hope that doesn't, you know, make us censored, but yeah, that's it. It's like super expressive while not being at the same time. Exactly, you know. Let's just do little ketchup splatters like that. It's ketchup, I swear. A devastated face, like really sad. If it's like a very emotional, hold up, I'll turn this into Miki. How about that? Miki yandere.
Yandere Miki. Ooh. Wait, we need a challenge. Toto, we need a challenge.
We actually already had a yandere challenge, remember?
Like to turn your own character into a psycho character?
Yeah, we literally had that
I don't remember that.
a good while ago.
It must have been a while ago. Well, it must be a good challenge then.
Everybody basically did that. Yeah,
did they?
Everybody did that challenge.
I'm tired. I rock wall climbed. That's fun. We did that last week. No way.
Is that Sigmas I see? Yes. We had a yandere challenge already. Keep up, Baldy. So yeah, there's Miki yandere.
It was like 2 weeks ago. Oh, so it went from a week to 2 weeks. Now it's double.
I think it's been like about a month. So yeah, now this looks abnormal. It's normal but abnormal. That's the point of a yandere, right? If you want to go very crazy, actually I want to do a devastated face. So a devastated face. Let me think. Like really sad. Is it like sad in an emotional way or sad in a comical way? Because those will definitely be very different. Sad in a very emotional way, I think. Oh man, emotions are so subjective because every character has like different personalities. So a very quiet character that is devastated will, let's say for instance, will have like just like a very, they won't be like bawling their eyes out, but they'll be like silently mourning. So like let's say this character lost her loved one and she witnessed his death. And yeah, trauma, right? So this character, if she's very quiet, she won't like yell as much, maybe, unless she does yell, and that's part of her character. But most likely she'll just hold it in on the inside and have a lot of tears streaming down her face and wrinkles in the corners of her eyes. My OC is a crybaby. Yep. Wish I could show you my psycho guy in a straight jacket for your feet. You might as well. You can show it in the art share channels. We don't necessarily always look at all the art share channels, but you can also post it. Actually, you're going to be posting it in the OC drawing submissions on Friday, right? Then we'll still be able to see it.
Should be.
Who doesn't love trauma for a character? I know. Everybody loves trauma for a character. So a lot of blush because your nose gets stuffy and your face gets red when you're crying. Who should I make this?
Definitely not Miki. We don't want her sad. Who is it?
We'll just make her a sad character with straight hair. And she is holding her loved one. And he's just playing dead.
How about even like?
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. That makes it even funnier though, because it's like this is a comical fake dead expression. Now she's like, she's a good actress now, right? All different stories. And she's holding her
How long are we streaming
face.
for? I'm not sure exactly. Who doesn't love
face.
drama for a character, LMAO? Not me.
Yeah, it depends on the character.
The tongue out. Yeah, I didn't draw that tongue out very well.
Wait, hold up. It's like this.
There you go.
Can you do a giggling expression for a slightly manic character? Interesting challenge. Slightly manic character.
You need to get slapped so hard when she finds out he's faking.
Yeah.
Just my luck. That's what he'd say too if he was an anime guy.
So a slightly manic character will probably, if they're like really enjoying someone's pain, for example, crescent moon eyes, a mocking giggle, like, it's kind of like that. And they're looking down without any highlights. That can be pretty good for a manic character. She's like, oh, that must have looked painful.
And the hand really adds a lot, by the way.
Yeah, hands really do add a bunch of
Hands
character.
are basically your second most expressive thing after your face. Hands and faces go really, really, really well together.
And if you want to make her look extra crazy, definitely have like asymmetrical bangs, like bluntly cut bangs that look like the mental breakdown bangs, right?
Yeah.
That's going to make her look extra crazy, and all that stuff. But also, this may not be the type of expression that you wanted. Maybe you wanted something a little bit more psycho looking. So I have no idea what exactly you want. So you can always change this up depending on like how you're envisioning it. Sometimes it really helps to make the expression yourself. Do you draw your eyes on or under the guideline? It really depends because I think of eyes like a range. So rather than always drawing it in the center, I think, okay, how big is this eye right here? Do I want it this small? It's still within range. Like let's say my eye line is right here. This could definitely be the bottom of my eye if I wanted to, but it could also be like the center. But I'm thinking, hey, this is my range and I can move it up and down or maybe make it a little bit smaller. So not always. It's not always. It depends on your character. I wish I could have a better answer for it, but yeah. Can you give me a random expression to draw from my next drawing? Maybe something kind of difficult. Oh yeah, do the challenges, Sam. Let me think. Disgusted. Let's do disgusted, how about that? Or very small people would be good, yeah. Thank you for the follows, Gwen, 002, Luxa, Cheerio, and Bojack. Thank you for the follow. How do you draw a bittersweet smile? Ooh. Shy expression, that's cute. So I'll write down some expression, why not? We're kind of going a little bit out of bittersweet. And what was it? Shy? I like doing expressions, they're always very fun. Bittersweet. Oh, it really, I keep saying it depends, but I would say a lot of the context will be in the story. Bittersweet will generally show itself in a scene where something sad is happening, but they're also like accepting that this bad thing is happening. Or maybe the sad thing is happening. I shouldn't say bad, it's more sad. So like, let's say someone, you know what, let me do this. I'll do like a little scene. Person A, girl A, likes boy B.
Look.
Whoa, that's so cool. So she likes him, but he likes another girl. And this girl and this girl are like sisters, for example, or are besties. And she is the nice kind and she wants them to be happy together. So she's like, wanting to get close, but he likes her, blah, blah, blah. So it's a messy triangle. So if I want her to see, if I want the story to be her witnessing them getting along really well, a lot of it will go into the eyebrows. So you can draw just a regular smile, a closed smile, a very gentle smile.
Gwen, 002, Luxa, Cheerio, Bojack, thank you for the follows, appreciate it.
Slightly closed.
Look what came right hot off the press. We got
the drama.
We got the baby, and then we've got the big one.
Yeah, let's go. This is a awesome size.
Yeah, the model's terrible, but...
Well, it's a good prototype.
It is a good prototype. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Side view. Front view.
Three-quarter.
You can get bottom, under angles and stuff.
Yes, those are 3D models.
Pretty nice for a prototype.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sculpt some of this with my mouse earlier today.
So when she sees them getting along,
Actually,
she has a
yeah.
smile but with a sad expression, and you can give her some tears and a blush.
The heck?
That
Why
looks
did the
kind of bittersweet in context, right?
Why did the seam line go to the front of the head? I thought I put it on the back. Yeah, whatever. Are these 3D models? Yes. Yeah, this just came off the 3D printer. This one was from this morning, little baby one.
And then add some dialogue.
I think it would be better to have like more defined planes, don't you?
I think so too. I think like maybe if there were like some sharper edges or slightly like rounded.
Yeah, we'll
like,
have to modify the model.
Yeah, I don't know, but this is awesome though.
Yeah, it does look
this
pretty
is so,
good.
Oh, it feels so good to hold.
It does.
It's so good. The drama, I know, Pen Poppy, I love the drama. She's like, it's okay, I just want them to be happy. That's bittersweet.
First day of English composition at college tomorrow. Nice.
Nice.
Good luck. My name is Nobody. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, that's a bittersweet smile. Bittersweet smile. Shy.
Mm-hmm.
I like this mouth for a shy character.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little N. Like
Bro,
that.
I need my drink. Dang, if we had... I would go live every single day, 7 days a week, until the TikTok bye-bye.
Yeah.
But we definitely can't go live tomorrow.
No, we
Yeah,
can't.
we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
We could try to go live late, but I don't want to necessarily prioritize it over the things we have to do.
Yeah, we'll have to
TikTok
see.
bye-bye? TikTok bye-bye?
TikTok bye-bye?
RIP. TikTok, we could call it the TikTok bye-bye stream.
Yeah. Grabbing their face in despair.
I get
Like,
another drive down for my show. Nice. I think we have a delivery.
delivery. So this mouth is perfect for a shy character. It's like a little M that's pointing down. It's like almost like a little frog mouth. This for a shy character is like, I want to say something, but I'm too nervous to. Have the eyebrows curl angle up because they're nervous. You can also add these little sweat drops on the outside to show that they're even shy. They're very, very shy and they're kind of fretting a little bit. They're a bit nervous. And then the hands are very good if you want to have them close together. Now they look even more shy, right? It's cute. Still gonna have a TikTok? Yes, I agree. What if they get us again and Trump quote unquote saves TikTok once more? That's definitely probably happens. That will happen or not. Maybe they'll do it. Christina's just drawing me right. Yep. You're so good at expression. Thank you, Lily. I've done. I think a lot of it is just doing a bunch of these expressions right here. So we had a whole expression section, and I had to do like a ton of these, from mild to hot, like meaning like subtle to very, very extreme. So that actually is a really good exercise for you if you want to think about different expressions with different nuanced characters. And so I did a bunch of these. I did, character expression sheets for all of our characters. So each of them are very, very different. Young kid versus spoiled brat. Like this, all their expressions are extremely different. So this actually helped me a lot in just differentiating between different characters. So yeah, I highly recommend this. In fact, in our anime art school, I actually have you do this as homework. So just because it's always fun. Which book is that one? And that's good practice. I'll try. Yeah, no problem. This is our second book, How to Draw Anime Academy, How to Draw Characters. So that's the book with the ponytail. I got another drawing down for my show. Awesome. I have to meet with other students for assignments, and I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't know if I'll have to drop out or not. Drop out like for your show? Well, I hope it does go well. A body tutorial. I did do some bodies earlier. But I would recommend, if you're going to start off with bodies in general, really figure out the proportions. What I do is my torso will be basically 2 units tall and 1 unit wide. So I'll draw it like this, make sure that these two are roughly the same size, like that. And then with my legs, oh wait, I shouldn't do my legs yet. I'll take another section like this. 2/3 of the way in is generally the size of my head. Maybe a little bit bigger if it's like an anime character. And then this is my neck. Then I'll take this whole measurement and move it down. And this is where my feet will be. Halfway is my kneecaps. So that's my general proportion. If you don't know this, drawing bodies will be very difficult because this is like your foundation. It's your setup. But I don't know if I'll be covering bodies in depth right now. We do it on a lot of other streams, so you can go and check those out as well. In fact, I should make a body tutorial video on our YT channel. Ooh, nice, Asprey. I had a quick question about term 2, week 1 homework. Should I do 15 male and 15 female for keep the 50-50? 1 second.
TikTok's throwing a fit again.
I know it is. Hello, A.
Finished my school homework. Goodness, I had a quick question. Term 2, week 1 homework. Do I show 50 male? Term 2, week 1.
Term 2, week 1?
Term 1, week 1?
You mean like the, I don't know. Do you mean like the figure drawing class?
Term 2. Term 2 doesn't have a head drawing.
If you mean class number 2, then that's...
Do you mean class number 2, the anatomy class?
My fave Samuel character. It's Cinnamoroll.
Hoo-ha? Yes.
Clothing folds. It's 3D, it's 30 figures, yeah. If I mention that it's 15 male and 15 female in the homework, then do that. You can always do more though. I'm always like,
What's the drink?
I ain't gonna complain about that.
It is an Alani.
What about clothing folds? Your easiest, you okay? Your easiest clothing fold will be a diaper fold. And this is a very universal fold that happens almost everywhere. Generally, they'll have 2 tension points. And this will appear a lot in like dresses as well as shirts or very baggy shirts. So you'll see this kind of shape, like almost like a triangle, but there's a lot of 3-dimensional cut lines in it. So this is my center line. These are my folds. So that's a diaper fold. And this is a very common fold that you'll see in a lot of clothing. You also see a lot of diagonal folds going down towards like the waist, especially if they're wearing a baggy shirt and it has nowhere else to go. So generally it will be a more diagonal line that if you add all straight lines, it's going to look very unnatural. So I would say, even if they're not the most like scientifically accurate or correct one, add more diagonal lines than straight lines. That will make, and have them like start at a certain point and then drop down to the other side. That will generally look a lot more dynamic. And it can also be a little bit more intuitive. But I would say do a lot of clothing studies. Clothing studies will help you with finding all the tension points and the compression areas and all that stuff for folds, and it'll be a lot easier. I could not draw clothes as well until I did a bunch of studies and analyzed it. So yeah. Let me see. Where's the baby bottle? Baby man? How to draw robot boys? I don't know how to draw robots very well. But I would say if you want to draw robots and have it more like, have it referencing human bodies, I would say draw the human body, and then you can design your robot based off of the human body and its parts. How to draw an interesting eye that shows personality, if that makes sense? I would say play with pupils, pupil size, and eyelid, and how closed or how open the eyes are. This is very shocked, especially the smaller the pupil it is, and you see every part of the iris, it's shocked. If you have a eye that's kind of resting and the eyelid is a little bit curved up, that's very gentle. Let's see here. If I have eyes that are looking up with an anger expression, very defiant. So try to experiment with that, and then you'll be able to make a lot of expressions with just eyes alone. Swag dyed their hair similarly to my OC. Well, that's cool. Thank you for the follow, Nay. How would you draw people but with animal features? Do you mean like animal ears? How do I know if it's time to find a different job and just create art for fun? That I cannot tell you because it depends completely on your lifestyle. If it's in your gut and you have plans and you're like, okay, I feel like this is a good calculated risk for me, then I'd say do it. So. You know, someone that's asking, Karasu was saying, how do I know if it's time to find a different job and just create art for fun?
Personally, I think the only way you can do that is by experimenting and trying stuff. There's no harm in trying stuff. Mm-hmm. Mio, thank you for the follow. Mac, thank you for the follow.
Anime characters with animal features will generally have cat. Most of the time, it'll just have ears that are animal themed. So I like cones with the inside cut out like that. Or if it's like a dog and their ears are floppier, you can place them towards the front and have it flop like this. So it kind of folds like a piece of paper. Another one is bunnies, and maybe if they're floppy ears, they'll appear on the side and droop down to the side like that.
When you want the finished product but you don't want to draw. Yeah, that's probably one of the most common reasons that people burn out is they really, really, really want the finished result and stop enjoying the process. Mm-hmm. And art, in my opinion, is kind of all about the process.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of overthinking in art? For me personally, it was not caring how things turned out and just started having fun with it. So similar.
Do you only do anime characters or do you teach backgrounds as well? Colton teaches backgrounds.
Snaz says, the bald guy is a background artist.
Yep. Do you have a... Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Quinter, it's the same name. Draw Anime Academy.
Yep, Draw Anime Academy. Maybe you can do shade black knee-high socks. Knee-high socks. All you have to do is just draw a line that wraps around the form, and then you shade it in. Is that what you mean? Shade it in kind of faintly. You don't have to do it all the way black if you want a little bit of skin showing. So that's all I would do.
Most of the jobs I want require either an animation or illustration degrees. What animation jobs require an animation degree? I've had friends who worked at Disney as an animator and they never had a degree in animation. Unless you're talking about working in a foreign country and you have to have a degree in order to get a visa there. I don't know a lot about animation, but I do know that some of my friends who do animation professionally, including I had a friend who worked in Japan as an animator, and he didn't have an animation degree. And I have a friend who worked at Disney as an animator, and he also didn't have a animation degree. So I'm actually wondering which animation jobs require a degree. I'm kind of curious about that. Getting addicted to that feeling when I fixed my drawing mistakes was the best thing to happen to me. Oh, that's nice.
I love that feeling. You're like, something looks wonk, and then when you fix, you're like, oh, so much better.
Do you think Procreate is a great app to use? Yeah, Procreate's great. Do you need to get a degree for Art Center?
For Art Center?
You don't have to have a degree to apply to college. No. You don't have to graduate. I never graduated from Art Center. I left.
I left too.
I was told that in a recent live stream. Who?
I'm curious.
I am curious. Because, I don't know a lot about animation. I have a lot of friends who work as animators, though. Professionally, for a long time. Most of them don't have degrees in it. In fact, funny enough, my friend who was a Disney animator, he studied, criminal justice in college. That was Ben.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then he, went to become a concept artist at Blizzard.
I didn't know he did criminal justice.
Yeah, I think a long time ago he studied criminal justice. Remember, it's 30s when we met him. But he never had a degree in animation, I don't think. I don't know where he learned animation.
So here's the difference between male and female eyes. They all start the same way, but it depends on like what flair you add it to. So male eyes is very practical. You have narrow, angular, a lot of sharp corners, and smaller irises, not many lashes. But with the female eye, you can bump it up a little bit more. You can make the the irises a lot bigger, add more sparkles in the eyes if that's what you want, and add more lashes. That will generally differentiate between the genders.
Wish Procreate had a backup system. Yeah, you're gonna have to manually do that.
Yeah. Graceful curves.
How do you draw a heel from behind? It's kind of like a triangular shape.
Yeah.
But drawing feet from behind are pretty, it has a lot to do with overlaps.
Larger irises.
I have no idea what to do with college. Good to know I can still get artistic jobs if it doesn't work. Yeah, I would say a good 50% of artists working professionally don't really have a degree in it. It's all portfolio based for the most part. Like industries vary from industry to industry, but it's pretty much a portfolio based industry for the most part. And you show your skills, right? Like if you want to work as a graphic designer or something and you show an awesome portfolio that just blows people away. Obs, I have said hi like 4 times during this stream to you. I was once told... Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to check specifically. Colleges will always tell you need a degree for stuff. They sell college. So I wouldn't trust the colleges in their accuracy necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily distrust them. It's just an incentive. It's a conflict of interest. What I would recommend if you want to know if you need a degree for something, go and contact people who are currently working professionally in the job you want. Contact like 10 different people, email them, and ask them. Say, hey, I really want to work in this field. Do I need a degree? Do you know anybody who doesn't have one? What are the skills required? And talk to people. Find people who are currently doing the thing.
Mm-hmm. What Procreate pencil do you use? You can actually get this brush for free in our profile.
When I was in high school, my high school counselor, I said I wanted to do concept art. My high school counselor, who had no idea what concept art was, by the way, he tried to find a college that was on the list of colleges the high school needed to send people to that had anything even remotely related to art, and then he recommended I go there. They didn't even have concept design programs. And his main goal was to just get me into a college so the high school could boast a high acceptance rate into prestigious colleges, because the high school gets more funding when they do a better job at getting people into colleges. Mm-hmm. So there's a huge conflict of interest. Can you give tips on how to get into contact with artists? Yes, there's a website called ArtStation, and most of them have direct messages. There's a lot of artists on there. Most artists will have a Twitter. Most artists will have an Instagram. And email? Most artists, I wouldn't say most, every single artist has an email. It's just, can you find their email or not? When I wanted to work at Bethesda Game Studios, I went and bought The Art of Fallout 4. I still have that book here. And I went and I opened the book, and I opened it up, and I looked at all of the concept artists, and I started adding them all as friends on Facebook. And I went and researched every individual artist's work. I contacted them. Contact 20 people, 2 might respond. If you contact 20 people, I think probably more like 15 will respond, because artists are not super famous. They're just people. It's not like you're trying to contract, the governor or the president or a world leader. It's like, it's just an artist. They just work a normal job. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So they don't get a whole lot of people that reach out to them, unless they're like a super famous artist, You probably wouldn't hear back from an artist as famous as like, a Kim Jong-il, even though he's not around anymore.
Yeah. Well,
I contacted 6 artists and 5 of them responded to me.
When it comes to contacting artists and stuff, be nice. Compliment their work too.
Yeah.
You don't just ask them like, hey, can you can you give me stuff? You gotta be like, hey, I looked at your work. I really like this piece. I really like that piece. I'm looking into doing this and I'm confused on where to start. And then most of the time they'll be very nice about it.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. They're just people. You
Yeah.
know, you bump into somebody at a grocery store. It's like, oh, excuse me, sorry. It's like it could be an artist.
Yeah.
Like it's a mental thing. It's not. They're literally just normal.
They're not
people.
gonna judge you.
Loish replies to messages all the time. Artists are pretty chill. Yeah, and most people in most industries are pretty chill. I live in the middle of nowhere. There's a thing that exists called email, and you can send one from anywhere on the world. Same with us. I lived out in the middle of the forest in Arizona when I did this. Can I reach out to you guys? We're here right now. So you're reaching out as we speak. You can ask questions. But yeah, I would be writing this down, Obelius. If you really want to contact artists, that's how you do it. It's not difficult. It's not hard. Heck, you don't even need to buy books. You can just go to like a bookstore or something and find some books and look at the list of artists. Although a lot of the art of books are in plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Which artists are good to contact for concept art? I don't know. Any. There are thousands and thousands of them out there. You can just pick some at random.
Actually, there's a book, Drawing from Imagination. What is it? Was
Imaginative Realism?
Imaginative Realism. They'll have like.
What book?
The one.
Oh, no. The ones we got recently.
Yeah.
Okay, Imaginative Realism.
Okay, then
is by James Green.
then that's a different one.
Yeah.
The ones that we got, it's like just a collection of a bunch of different artists with their social media.
Yeah.
So you can like look at those books, see what kind of vibe that you want, and ask.
Here's a couple books. Sketching from the Imagination. This book is at the bookstore. You can find it at Barnes & Noble. You don't even have to buy it. Go to Barnes & Noble with your phone and open up the book.
There's their contact.
Wow, there's their contact.
And
Instagram.
their social media.
And their social media. And there's dozens and dozens of artists and their websites which have their emails. Here's TB Choi. She probably won't respond, but
No,
maybe.
she's a big deal.
She might. She has a Twitch. You can go ask her questions on her Twitch. She streams all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. This is how you contact artists. Find their art station, find their Instagram, send them a message. Research them. Don't be lazy. Don't be like copy paste message.
Write a personal.
Right? Yeah. Write a personalized message that is informed. Look at their work. Appreciate it. Write down your favorite things about their work.
Make yourself stand out.
Make a specific list of questions. Send it to them. You don't even have to contact that many people. And trust me, when people get a message, they'll know if you're being lazy or not.
Yeah.
If it's like a well thought out message specifically for them. When I contacted the artist at Bethesda, I was like, I really liked your Ilya something. He designed the Red Rocket gas station, and I said I really liked the Red Rocket gas station design. That was awesome. And people know if you're fake or if you're being genuine.
It's kind of like, if coming to us and saying, "Oh, Colton, I really like Demiki and Abby. How do you do this?" Or if you come to me and say, "Hey, I really like Ray's design."
Yep.
It's like, flattering.
Well, people have messaged Christina on ArtStation and they say, "Oh, I like Ray's design. I'd love to 3D model her," and she'll respond to all of them.
I will.
Don't be lazy. Like, don't waste people's time. Like, you know what I mean? And they'll give you advice. Arizona has forests. That's new information. Arizona has an incredibly large diversity in forests. They have barren deserts, and they have dense pine forests, and rivers, and all kinds of stuff. It snows. It does snow. There's ski slopes in Arizona.
Thank you, Lily. How did you decide to create your own OC? It kind of just comes Colton just created this OC. He didn't really think of it as an OC.
Long time ago, I just made a character.
Just made a character, decided to call her
Miki.
Name her Miki. And
she didn't even have a personality.
No, she didn't.
She was just a girl with brown hair and a ponytail that wore like a kind of like a trench coat and a skirt. And we brought her back later on.
Mm-hmm. And, I just create OCs depending on the vibe that I like, and if I really like the design, I'll be like, okay, she's the one,
You get out what you put in. If you send a bunch of generic, low-effort messages to artists, you're not going to get a lot of messages back. If you try hard and you think out your messages and you provide value, you're going to heal back with people. Hear back from people. How to deal with imposter syndrome? Honestly, I don't really have an answer for that. Just keep going. Eventually, it becomes you.
Yep. I literally love your sketches. Thank you. They have so much emotion with so little brushstrokes. How many years do you think it took you to get to the point where you were doing good-looking sketches? I don't think it's about years. I think it's more about hours. Once I reached a certain threshold of hours, you're gonna get to a point where you can draw pretty fast with a lot of confidence. So how many hours would you say of good practice and a lot of repetition would be like professional, like 1,000? No, it's not 1,000 hours, right?
Probably a good couple thousand at least hours.
Yeah, good couple thousand hours.
Yeah, think in terms of hours, not years, because you could draw 5 hours in an entire year, or you could draw 5,000 hours in an entire year. That's 1,000 times difference. Yeah. Hours are hours. Years, like you're not drawing for a year, like 24/7, 365. There's like 8,200 or 8,300 something hours in 1 year. Mm-hmm. And you don't draw 24/7. Like, calculate time and actual number of hours spent drawing rather than years that you've been an artist, because you're only getting practice as you draw.
Yeah.
That's the goal, but man, it's quite a number to look at in a vacuum. Yeah, that's why you focus on enjoying the process of creating art. It's intimidating. Like, if you look at the mountain, it's scary. But if you enjoy climbing, you get there eventually.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. I know that doesn't sound like much, but I find it just so hard to not get frustrated. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, if you do that, if you do 30 minutes to an hour a day, you know, in a couple of years, you get a lot of practice. It's consistency. How long should arms be when drawing? Because sometimes I draw, they seem long. Generally, the elbow is going to be bottom of the rib cage.
Yep.
And the wrist is going to be kind of the pubic bone, and then the hand is going to be below that, around the thigh area.
Yep.
So, elbow, here's the bottom of the rib cage, pubic bone, the wrist, and then your hand is extra on the bottom of that.
Yep.
What made you get into anime drawing?
I've always liked anime, and I just liked the style, so I just decided to draw it.
That's
really it. I mean, I grew up watching Cardcaptor Sakura and a bunch of other animes, and I just love the style so much that I'm like, I want to do my own. And so, yeah, that's just what got me into anime drawing when I was a kid.
Hey, Emil.
Hey, Emil.
I haven't been able to continue anime art school yet because of school IRL, but the school lesson is already helping. Awesome.
I'm so glad.
Hey, then it's doing good.
Yeah.
Get back to it this weekend. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Should we do Swag's watercolor?
Swag?
Are you here?
What do you think? Do we have your character? Do you have...
I actually don't have their character yet. So Swag, if you're here, send me your character. I want to become an anime concept artist for video games.
That's great.
That is good.
There isn't a lot of anime-style video games in the West, at least yet. So be aware of that there's just not a huge industry in the West. It's more in Asia.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Wait, when do you want the doll?
I just want it.
Like, if you really actually want to do it professionally, you also have to keep in mind the job market. That doesn't mean you can't do it. You just have to consider that. I have had friends that have gone and worked in Japan. I have an Australian classmate who worked in Japan for a number of years at a place called Platinum Games. I think he's back in Australia now. And I had a friend who was an animator. Actually, he's Mongolian, and he was an animator in Japan. So just be aware of, you know, there's huge pay differences. If you live in the States, generally Asian companies don't pay U.S. rates. So just be aware of that kind of stuff. One workaround is to make your own stories.
Yep.
Make a living. You can make a living in the States. Like, that's what we do. We make a living, and we live in the States, and we draw anime stuff all the time. And we do concept art for our own characters and stories, and we run our school, and make our stories, and
we created our own job.
yeah,
I guess.
basically, if there's no job, create your own. That's always an option. We did it. I've been trying to fill a page a day in Procreate. Hopefully, I can look back through them at some point and be able to see the changes. Yeah, absolutely, you will. That is cute, isn't it?
So
Well, show chat.
So I posed this, so she's sitting very demurely and daintily.
Very demure, very daintily.
Let me see if I can show it on here.
Oh, we have the holder.
Oh, we do have the doll
Wow,
stand,
that
don't
looks
we?
really nice.
Thank you. Inspired by, Rose and Nathan.
Izzy, thank you for the follow.
So let me, oh wait, Swag, did you send to me yet? Maybe you did. I gotta look. No, not yet. Hold on, let me see my message requests. Maybe I don't have it yet.
Alright, here it is. How do you...
Almost, no problem.
How does it hold this exactly? Oh.
Well, if we had tighter elastic, it would probably hold the pose a lot better.
It probably would. How does this even hold?
So if you want to draw the face, per chance, we actually are live on YT or YouTube right now, and you can go to that channel and actually rewind this stream to find all these drawings. So it's the same name, Draw Anime Academy.
Yep. Kind of weird.
Ooh, yes, that's my second choice. I want to start doing con in a couple years. That's awesome. We want to do cons as well.
Con is super practical for if you want to make a living doing that sort of thing. One thing about our business is we don't do any fan art.
Yes.
You'll notice that we do virtually zero fan art.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Look at that.
So just be really aware of what you want to do for a living and don't compromise. If you want to do fan art, that's totally fine. If you don't, try not to chase the money too much. Get out of here, bruh. Give me.
Okay, so I'm gonna need my paper.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's do it like this. You need your watercolor
I need
paper?
a watercolor paper, please.
It's like all...
It's all gammy.
Yeah, it's all weird. Stretching this thing apart like crazy.
Yeah. No problem, Swag.
I would
Got it.
invest in time to planning. What do you want? Watercolor paper?
My watercolor paper and my
Eto.
pencil case.
Eto. Eto.
Oh yeah, my pencil case is up there. Thank you.
Here's that.
So we are done with tutorials for today. We are doing a watercolor, and this is the last one. Before we open it up again, possibly. I hope we do open it up again, because I love
This?
doing these. The watercolors. Yes, thank you.
Where's the watercolors at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they're up there. Maybe
Where?
like up there. It's like a little metal case. I don't know.
I know what it looks like. Oh, here it is.
Alright.
Up tippy top.
I think the money part is what makes people lose their love for drawing.
What about the money part? Honestly, making money doing something is extremely motivating. Things a lot of the time will become a lot more fun once you make money because you don't actually have to worry about paying bills and stuff. So it's a double-sided sword. It can be good or bad.
I think for some people, it's like all they want, and for others, they're like, I think I would prefer it as a hobby. It really depends on the person. Like we make money off of drawing stuff like this, and I don't necessarily get burnt out, but that's because I just draw anyways. I just draw anyways for fun. All right. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Yes, if I could get this. This is not like behaving. This is a very small doll.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
It's nice to be drawing on this again.
There's kind of two trains of thought. One is, I don't want to do my hobby as a job because once it's my job, I won't like it anymore. And the second one is, oh my gosh, if I could do my hobby as a job, I could get paid to do my favorite thing every day.
It's like a mindset thing.
It is a mindset thing. Because there's people on both sides.
Yeah.
This hates us.
I think it does.
Whatever. We'll just.
It's a funny looking pose.
I know, it's like crouching. It's
Ooh,
like,
awesome, Audrina.
how about this? We'll just put her in like a sneaky pose. It should be like How about that? There, sneaky pose.
She's like, she's like that. Oops. Did I move the? I don't think I did.
Have to head out. All good. Have a good day.
Bye.
Dolls without eyes are terrifying. Lexi, thank you for the follow. Huh? Thank you for the follow.
What kind of ears does he have?
Austin Pennington. Hello.
Pennington. Is that the last name? That's cool. It's kind of neat.
I think so, probably.
Pennington. I like that.
I don't speak Spanish, Sean, so I don't know what you sent us. Remember me? My old user is Brush Arts. I think I do remember Brush Art.
Sounds familiar.
I think I do. Where is Swag's character? Ooh, where were you?
Fun.
That's very nice. Nice character, Swag.
So, one question, Swag. This pupil is a lot bigger than this one. Is that intentional?
Or is it just different colored eyes?
Or is it just different colored eyes? Because this one looks like it's different colored eyes.
Bum 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 bum. Yippee! Danny Draws says.
Might yoink that name for an OC.
Golly, that OC is beautiful. It
really
is.
Oh, Swag, did you hear my question earlier? Oh. He's just blind in one eye. Oh. So...
Yeah. Okay, so blind in one eye.
So
same sizes, though.
Okay, same sizes? Okay.
I believe so.
So maybe one eye doesn't have a highlight or something.
IDKTBH.
I like two colored eyes.
Holy moly, look at all these heads, bro. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an army.
There's an army.
I guess you could say it's an army, a sorrow army.
A sorrow.
I like these.
I like these anime heads too.
This is good. Yes, but 2 different colors.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that looks pretty. That looks about right to me. Ooh, I so want to make the temptation to make his hair extra fluffy is real.
Awesome. Have a good night. Asprey.
Bye, Asprey. Asprey?
Asprey.
I would call them Asprey.
Hey, Lewis.
Oh, he's got an open window. Cool.
Into this thing. Should we paint one of these and see how it turns out?
I would love to put like a face on it, or just paint it maybe.
You would just want to draw it on?
Well, what I would do is I'll just leave this blank. Like, I would smooth this all out and have no detail in this whatsoever, and I'll probably just draw the eyes on it or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll be able to do that for shipping it and stuff.
We're doing good.
Interesting robot arm.
What here?
It's kind of a robot arm.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I might have to take a little bit of artistic liberty with that. He either has a robot arm or he has an arm with armor on it.
Can 3D printers make different colored objects? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Our 3D printer can use 4 different colors, but I haven't messed with that yet. Who is this beauty?
This is Swag's OC.
Prosthetic arm.
Prosthetic arm? Okay.
Dana, hello.
Hey, Dana.
Very late? All good? Better late than never.
Nice crop top. Alright, this is going pretty smoothly. There we go. Now I'm gonna line it.
This is so funny. How is everybody doing anyways? Anybody that's new still here? Hung out the whole time? Whole time. Who? Your first day showing up. I've never been on live this long. Any of them? Any of those people here? Ari, Mac?
Nice.
Oh, Audrina, yes!
Yes, Audrina.
Lewis, it's all good. I will not scold you. Yes. Bebo. Awesome. Bunch of people.
Yeah.
Me. I am new from one stream ago. Does that count?
Yes, it
counts.
It counts.
I'm good working on color in my study. Nice. 100%. Oh, yes, stuff maybe. Definitely new. Villain Simp, definitely new.
Villain Simp's been here for a while.
I do want to give everybody a warning. We may be about 2 weeks away from TikTok bye-bye again. So if you don't see us, it's because we're still going live. We'll just be on our YT channel. And maybe we'll start Twitch. Wouldn't you like to know, Upside Down Boy? This is an original character. This is an original character of Swags in the chat.
Yes. This is what this boy looks
Hope
like.
TT doesn't go. Me too.
Me too. I really love it, you know.
Finna join the YouTube? Yes. Yes, Twitch, please. I do want to try Twitch. Twitch sounds kind of fun. Listen here, baby man. Are we sending off baby chat again? I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe we might have to, just in case. We sent them off once. We sent them off once, but we may have to do it again. And I'm probably gonna cry a second time.
You guys do good on Twitch? Would we now?
I hope so.
You can stream on both YT and Twitch now simultaneously. I believe so. I believe so. YT is so laggy, Twitch is better for me. Math test tomorrow. Rain, thank you for the follow. Maisie, thank you for the follow. Tina, thank you for the follow as well. Yes, you can. Yeah, I thought so. We're also going to probably stream on YT vertically. I think you can. Don't like Twitch because of the ads, SMH. Yeah. That is one thing. We could actually run ads on our YT channel.
That's kind of cruel to you guys.
We're
monetized.
We're monetized. We just don't because we like you guys.
Yeah.
There may be a point in the future where we have to, or else we might not be able to afford to stream.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we're good.
I might need to use my watercolor.
Maisie, okay.
Maisie.
Wait, is that Maisie? Macy? Wait, there was a doggy that lived next door to our last place named Maisie.
Yeah.
So that's how you say it, right? What's the pen name? It's a Faber-Castell FH.
FH.
Spelled Maizi, but said like that. Okay, Maisie, that's easy to remember.
Yeah.
If you guys start Twitch, you can make panels for Miki and Ray. What is a panel?
What's a panel?
You can run ads on Twitch at a certain time so people don't miss anything important. Yeah, we could do that on YT too. But what tends to happen is everything is important. With Twitch, you get a free sub if you have Amazon Prime. Yes, that's a good one as well. Yeah, I watch Twitch quite a lot. Like if someone subs or like gives, it pops up on your screen. I think we could do that for YT as well. TikTok has that like integrated. My parents wanted to be different, but I love how it's spelled. Yeah, it's good. What?
My parents want to be different. I always like that. I was like, oh, I want to be different. I want to give my child something unique.
Oh, we could have little Miki and Tira and... Like if someone subscribes or follows or whatever, there's like a little Miki that pops up.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I really do want to get into Twitch eventually. I actually used to stream on Twitch. We ran my friend and I, that guy that I said was an animator in Japan, we started a channel together, an art education channel, all the way back in, 2017, 18?
Yeah, something like that.
And we went live every Sunday and did critiques and invited guests and did interviews with really big famous artists and stuff. You guys still have the channel? The one that I'm talking about? No, we haven't had it for a long time. We kind of just died out with it. It was called Art Quest. But this business that we're running right now, we've gone way further with, way larger.
Let me think of how I'm gonna do this robot arm. Definitely want to add a bit of deltoid, like.
Are you designing with pen?
Yeah. It's probably just gonna be more like a metallic shine, so nothing too complicated.
Hey, Crispy.
Hello.
Is the video still up? Yeah. It never got big. It wasn't a big channel.
Let me do that for now.
Yeah, we could do
Kinda
Twitch.
Time to erase.
I want to do vertical streaming on YT.
We watched the Animal Crossing movie yesterday. There's an Animal Crossing movie?
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Did you guys say you did a course? Yeah, we have a couple. We have an online art school that's self-paced. That one's like a year long. That's our anime art school. Our big, I don't know, big chunk classes.
Product.
You can find those on drawanime.com. If you go to our site, it'll tell you all about them. You can see previews of all the classes and the syllabus and everything. And then we also have a chibi art class, which is like a single course to learn how to draw chibis. Welcome back, Melody.
Hello.
But yeah, if you want to check out our art school, it's drawanime.com.
This one was pretty straightforward, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I love the straightforward OCs.
Then we were flexing our wealth in our Animal Crossing islands. Nice. I heard the word chibis where. We have a class that teaches how to draw chibis.
And if you do get it, let us know so you can be put on the OC drawing list for Fridays, where we draw your OC. Okay. This looks pretty good. I think I want all this to be like dark. Hey, you're looking good. Alright, I'll probably add more black later.
Do you know realism or just anime? We both do both.
We both do realism and anime.
What's the class thing again? The anime art school. You can get it, or you can find out about it and learn more about it on our website. It's drawanime.com.
BRB, I gotta get some paper towels.
Draw anime. I don't even have a card that says that.
Oh, we don't, do we?
Yep, just drawanime.com. You can go check it out, look at it. We are going to be probably starting another watercolor promotion. So this drawing right here was someone who bought our class. And when we run a promotion with watercolors, you get both of our books signed and mailed to you, and also a watercolor of your own character signed and mailed, not signed, but mailed to you. Actually, yeah, it's signed too. And this is book number 1, and this is book number 2.
Yep.
They're physical books. They're about, 130 pages each.
They come with a little doodle of your OC. You
Yep.
can send it to me.
But the watercolor drawing, we're probably going to be opening that again as a goodbye to TikTok.
Yep. Do I do traditional art often? Not as often.
I'm starting to understand your favoritism for Miki now, Colton. Yes, that is right. I was waiting for the day.
I was like...
I knew you'd come around. Woohoo promotions because the blinds /curtains cost? No. Because TikTok's going away. Snaz.
I would say June is pretty underrated.
We're really going to be aggressively trying to grow and experiment with new stuff. Tori, have you been here the whole time? Did you hear about our little thing that we want to do? We want to make a anime head drawing class, and we want to actually 3D print like a male and a female anime head that people can use as reference. And if people get the head drawing class, they actually get anime heads mailed to them that they can use as reference. That's one of the ideas that we want to do. And another idea that we want to do is with Anime Art School. We want to make like a goodie box that has like stickers of the group. You know, Miki, Tira, June, Naomi, Nico, Jake,
Abby,
Ray, like stickers. And we want like a little welcome card and maybe like a little badge and stuff. We really want to grow, you know. We really want to grow and make
special.
I personally like Abby the most, other than Jake, of course.
Abby's great.
Of course, Abby is great. You are allowed to have Abby as your favorite.
Allowed.
That's the only exception. If Miki's not your favorite, then it has to be Abby.
Silly.
And then we're also wanting to start doing Oh, Miko's okay. Miko you can have as your favorite as well if you want.
Miko's great.
There's an exception there as well. But
what is not the exception?
Jake.
Basically every other of our characters except for Jake. But Jake is great though.
What if Ray is my favorite? That's fine.
That's fine. Thank you, Snaz.
June supremacy.
There's gonna be like a gang war of all of our characters probably. Someday.
Miki is relatable.
Miki is very relatable.
What did
She's
Jake
silly.
do?
He just exists.
Silly. He just exists. Simeon's pretty funny.
Simeon's pretty good.
Juna's up there too. Never drawn her though. Is she really up there then? Yet? Hey, Caleb's apple. Welcome. How do we do weekly challenges on the Discord? You have to go to the Self Roles channel and react with that checkered flag. And then go to the announcements channel and the rules will be written in there. Actually, my list of top 5 is Jake, Abby, Ray, Naomi, Nico, and then Miki maybe. I mean, as long as Abby's there.
And as long as Miki's in there.
Miki doesn't have to be everyone's favorite. She just has to be like 99% of people's favorite. And then the rest is Abby.
You're unbelievable.
I love silly roll like OC fan in the Discord. Ooh! Self rolls.
Oh my
Miki
god.
supremacy.
Basically every
Miko supremacy. Like a
all the
self
supremacy-
roll.
A self roll, but it's like
That's
named
a
by
good
all of our
idea.
characters. Oh my, that's a really good idea. We have to do that.
Yeah,
because I'm actually
100%.
really curious. I actually really want to see.
That's
Thank
interesting.
you, Reggie. What if you do weeklies, but your collab partner isn't doing theirs?
It happens.
It
If
does
it's this
happen.
early in the week and it's only Wednesday and they still haven't done theirs, some people do them on the last day.
Yeah.
If they don't do theirs at all, I would still just submit yours and probably don't do a collab with them in the future.
Yep.
But it happens, you know, you're always taking a risk when you do a group project with someone else.
Yep.
But luckily, these ones aren't graded.
Yeah, luckily.
So I'm sure Toto and Vio, if you do your side of the collab and upload it,
You'll get all the credit for doing it.
you'll get credit for doing it, and they'll probably be nice and be like, okay. Smarty, thank you for the phone. One collab, they sent it to me 30 minutes before the stream.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Oh yeah, 100%. You have to remember, y'all are working with a bunch of high schoolers in the server, alright?
Yeah, and some of you are high schoolers yourselves.
Yup.
So y'all have lives.
Some of y'all are working with like 13, 14-year-olds
Sometimes we forget that.
that don't do their homework. Fox is pretty good at getting work turned in, though.
Yeah, surprisingly.
To be fair.
Not
Surprising.
Not surprisingly.
Kind of surprising. With how lazy she claims to be. Oh, I'm so hungry, but I don't feel like going all the way downstairs.
That's funny.
I'm a responsible high schooler. Thank you very much. I feel called out. I've been called out. See what I'm saying?
It happens.
Fox is really, really good as a secretary and archivist.
Archiver?
Archivalist. I'm literally speed studying after procrastinating for a week.
See, that's what we mean.
Now y'all type it in chat right now. I'm always on top of my stuff. Crying face. Ray looks very cool.
Thank you. Who said that?
Adrena.
Ooh, thank you.
Ooh, another Ray fan joined the community today.
We'll see.
We'll see. See what?
If they stay as a Ray fan, they'll say, "Hey, she's cool," but that's enough for me.
Perks of being 18 and finished education, there is no homework. But then now there's going to be job stuff, and that's even worse.
Yeah.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. No, I'm kidding. There's a lot of great jobs out there, honestly. I like what I do. Do you like what you do?
I do. I love it.
The cool thing about becoming an adult, for anybody who's not like grown up yet and have a job, is you have a lot more control. Like we were saying earlier, if you want to do something as a job, you always have an option to just create the job out of thin air. Like Christine and I wanted to teach art and do anime and make characters, and so we just created the job. You can do that. If you're in like high school, you can't create your own classes of exactly what you want to do. Of course, when you become an adult, the risk is real.
Yeah.
But you can do it. No one's stopping you. It's true. I could spend my adult money on stuffed animals if I wish. Yeah, talk to Tori. 1 Ray, 2 Juliet, 3 June, 4 Tira, 5 Miki. Miki made the top 5 even for Snaz.
Good choice.
Sadly, dog grooming, you need a degree, so struggling to get into it.
Dog grooming?
Dog grooming, huh? Not
Nice.
degree, sorry, certificate. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Adulting is hard. It's hard, but rewarding.
It is.
It can be very
It
rewarding.
can be very rewarding.
Look, I'm 100% on the bandwagon of adulting is scary, but it has more flexibility than you can even imagine. No one's stopping you. If you need education in order to do something, go get the education, figure out how to make it happen maybe. It's hard, but you got to take control of your own life, honestly. You'll get to the end of your life and you've either done all the things you wanted to do or you haven't, and there's really nobody to blame but yourself if you haven't. I don't like the fact that I am now the big number 14.
Huh?
14
in what?
Probably
You mean like in age?
I also want a June plush. People are asking for plush.
Plushies.
I don't know how to get plushies
I don't know either.
set up.
I don't know. Like, how do you even get all that? I think we have to like contact like someone who does plushies and have like this whole thing made.
People want dog groomers, but they don't want to train them, so to get certificate, it's £5,000 minimum. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, and also, you don't need to jump into uni straight away if you're unsure. You don't need to jump into uni at all if you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't.
We didn't.
I'm doing my best with life to do what I want. Your classes are my life right now. Awesome, thank you, Autumn. Yeah, Autumn's 100% taking the bull by the horns. I want to be able to make plushies of my own OCs. That's fun.
Now that's
See, that's
fun.
exactly what we wanted to do.
That's what we're doing, but with ball jointed dolls.
Yeah. That's fun. I'm a high schooler, and I plan to work with pets like Petco, but plan to graduate with graphic design. That's fun.
Awesome.
I have a cousin. He's a manager for multiple Petcos or something.
Really?
Yeah, Tom.
Oh my gosh,
Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's like super successful.
That's so cool. What a champ.
You got to
I don't think
contact
he even finished
manufacturers.
college either.
What?
I don't think he even finished college either.
Nope. You got to contact manufacturers of plushies and go through so many prototypes and color correcting. Sounds like doll making and drawing.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people make sample plushies of their OCs, and I'm so tempted. I dropped out of uni and went to a trade school for automotive technicians. Awesome. I have a couple of friends who did that. Yeah, I went to a trade school for concept art, and got hired after it. Cookie Run Kingdom PFP spotted. Oh, it's Ellie, by the way. Nice. Hello.
Oh, it's Ellie.
Ellie, like OG Ellie?
Like OG Ellie?
Like
or
Fortnite with
Ellie?
Is Ellie? It's been a while. I waited. Actually, no, I did see that. I did see this account pop up like the other stream. How you doing? I waited until I was 24 to go to uni and choose fine art.
Nice.
Send
Hope
out
you're enjoying
100
it.
CVs a day to have a chance to get a job, but people just don't get back. Yeah, it can be difficult. You can get stuck in a rut. Never sent out a job application in my life.
Me neither.
It just wasn't.
It just didn't happen. Like, I didn't necessarily
Yeah.
need to do that. Like, because I started my career just making my first course.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you really gotta. It's a really tricky situation, and you have to be very creative with how you do things. Definitely not easy. Taking
No,
a
it's
2-year
not.
pause on my education due to health issues.
Oh, hope you get better.
Yeah. Knowing that it's going to be okay is very nice. Yeah, for sure. And it's never too late to start over.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Any age. If you're under 30 and you're thinking that it's too late to pursue your passion, that's ridiculous. 30 is so young. 40. Never. It's literally never. And at any point, you can start. My attempt to design my new OC. Awesome. Her lore is a bit crazy.
I think a lot of people's lore for their OCs are quite crazy.
Doing good. How about you guys? We're doing good. You know, same old.
Same old, same old.
Colton, are you saying that because you're pushing 30? Nope. What about over 30? Yeah, over 30 as well. Lot of examples of people who have completely made 180s and changed completely in their career at pretty much any age. But especially if you're young. And, like, I don't even know. Like, just follow Gary Vee. He talks a lot about this kind of thing. Just turned 20.
Awesome. I can't believe
Yeah,
you're 20 years old.
And if you find something that you like, pursue it relentlessly.
What did I even do when I was 20? Wait, we got married.
Anything fun gonna happen in the server? There's gonna be events and stuff. There's probably some events coming up relatively soon. Pushing 30, still figuring it out, but it's never too late. No, not at all.
Oh, look how nice this is.
It's only too late when you're dead.
True. Some people start their business when they're like 80.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about like you can do anything, because obviously like
You can't do
you
everything.
can't literally do anything.
But you can definitely try to do the things that you really want to do.
You know, you're not gonna be like 55 and
And
yeah, like an Olympic sprinter or something. Like I'm not
I'm not saying
You know.
that.
but there's a lot more than people realize that they can do. Missed 2 days of school with teachers who overassign work. That's gonna be fun tomorrow. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Got told by the usual artist I commissioned, thanks to you I might be able to save up for collectible dolls. That just shows how much I spend on them. Tori, you don't need to spend your money. That's what. Save.
Save your money.
But things fun that's happening in the server. I mean, TikTok's probably getting banned in a couple of weeks. And so we might try Twitch and YT. We might try different stuff. Now that we're finally moved into the new place, we're going to be doing some different stuff. We're probably launching some new classes. With some fun things going on. How do I join Discord? You can direct message us on TikTok. What's going on in the US? Why is TikTok going bye-bye again? It was always going bye-bye. They just postponed it. It might be, it might not be, honestly.
It's a gamble.
I don't know. Frankly, I just want them to get it over with so we can try something else and have fun.
Yeah.
you know, I'm not too worried about it.
We're still gonna be around.
Time to subscribe to y'all's Twitch.
We don't even. Do we have a Twitch?
No.
No, we don't.
Not yet. I want to do commission, but I want to improve my art and learn how to render. Awesome. Do it. Practice. And do that kind of stuff. Will y'all try Red Note? Probably not. Wait, is it being banned in the US again? It's the same ban. They just postponed it as all. My drawing idols, and they are humble of you guys. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So this eye will be no highlights. Because he's blind.
Never too late. Yeah, there should be some new challenges and stuff coming up. Not challenges, events. Tried to learn how to render, but I just struggle.
It takes a good while. A lot of it will be just practice, like finding your core shadows, finding your lights.
Yeah. If you want to learn how to render, the most important thing is to be able to draw things in two values. Notan, N-O-T-A-N. You want to be able to separate your image into light and dark. The rendering itself isn't all that important. It's the clear separation of values that's the important part. And that, a lot of it has to do with design. Like, if you want to do a portrait, people have been doing portraits for thousands of years.
Yeah.
So, people have discovered what lighting looks good on faces. There's common types of lighting for faces, like Rembrandt and butterfly lighting and half lighting and various stuff like that. And honestly, if you want to learn how to light, especially people, and render, study photography, portrait photography. Butterfly lighting is basically a light that is in front of you and a little bit high, so it creates a kind of a butterfly shape below your nose in a shadow.
It's a very common lighting scenario. In fact, a lot of people use it, and it's the type of lighting that nobody will question.
Yep.
You'll be surprised at how many of the same lighting scenarios a lot of artists will use. It's like they'll just use it because it works.
Yeah. There's only so many ways to light the face.
Yeah. You don't need to make like the craziest lighting thing to show that you're a good artist.
It's like if you want to make a new car, if you want to invent a new car, you're not going to put the tires on the top where it doesn't touch the ground. Like, there's a reason that things work, and you don't have to change the fundamental like principle behind why something works in order to have a fresh take on something.
Yeah, it's like reinventing the wheel kind of thing.
Yeah, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. The wheel already exists.
Yep.
You just got to learn how to apply the wheel.
Apply the wheel. Oh, I really like that.
Should I be learning these lighting scenarios? It's a good idea.
I would.
Yeah. Start with like Rembrandt lighting. And like half lighting and butterfly. Your head's in the camera.
Oops.
Apply the wheel. Nice. Apply the wheel.
Like Jesus, take the wheel.
Colton 2025. Apply the wheel.
Yeah.
Apply
the wheel.
That sounds so dumb when it's taken out of context. Yeah, or you could just go. You could set up your. Art program to apply a random filter every time you say Jesus, take the wheel, like Doug, and you could stream on Twitch and make a bunch of money. Apply the wheel, nice. No, I don't think you were being sarcastic. I'm thinking about what I said, and I'm thinking, oh, that sounds kind of silly. Apply the wheel feels like a Hope Core Pinterest quote. Someone make a Hope Core video of me saying, apply the wheel.
Apply the wheel. Apply the wheel,
Apply the wheel, yeah. This is looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Apply the wheel, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I definitely want something kind of gray for the arm. Maybe I'll do a cool gray. And I'll make it very light.
How similarly are these head sizes? Kind of similar. It's very common for students to think that they need to completely refigure the basics out from scratch in order to somehow prove that they know what they're doing. But pros, they don't do that. Apply the wheel gives me now put your hands on the jar vibes from SpongeBob. I did appreciate the literal application. So I don't have to learn every muscle name in the body? No, not at all.
No, we don't even know all the muscle names. We just know the basics of the muscle names.
Yeah, I mean, I have a friend with aphantasia, and he doesn't really know any of the muscle names.
But he knows what they all look like.
He knows where they are, what shape they are, and yeah, what their function is, but he doesn't know any of the names. He doesn't even really know what they look like. He just knows like where they are in the function, and he's able to draw them. He's like an art director at a huge company. Hey RJ, how's it going?
Hey RJ.
We've been getting questions about animation classes.
Yes.
We need to work together at some point and get an animation class recorded and up. Just finished up my own stream. Awesome. My eyes are closing. How did your stream go? Where did you get the watercolor looking brush?
It's just a cheap koi watercolor pencil. It's Sakura koi. I don't even use this part because I like to control how much water I use by dipping it into the water, but you know, any person with common sense would probably just use the water and put water in this little thing and squeeze it out, but I don't.
Yup. Hello there.
Hello.
Your head's in there again.
Oops. Why is my head in there nowadays?
Because the camera's different now that we moved.
I...
And I told you it was pushed further back.
But we did push it further back even more.
It's more further back than that, I think. Mm-hmm. Also, your chair might be a little bit shorter still. So you may have to lean further forward. I also use my koi brush that way because I don't like the squeezing.
Huh.
Nice.
Oh wait, I forgot. I need to add in those gold bits, which is going to be really fun. Let's see.
Oh, that's fun, RJ. That's, what's his name from Final Fantasy VII? What's his name again? Dutch Duke? No. Barry. Barrett, yes. There it is. Nice, that's fun. Nice work. How'd the stream go? A lot of people come by? How's streaming on YT? I mean, I know we're live on YT as well, but like turning the intro into an anime, that's fun.
I might take a little bit of artistic liberty swag and actually continue the chain down. Because it feels like when I'm doing this, we can't really see the chain very good. Now I'm going to outline the chain. It's just, I feel like it needs to continue somewhere. Hopefully you don't mind that, swag.
That's fun.
Ooh, go for it. Okay.
10 concurrent viewers. Nice.
And I feel like... Let me do a test really quick because I don't want to ruin this.
Oh, RJ, we've been streaming and thinking about building new classes and stuff. So we've been 3D printing stuff like heads for references, and we're thinking about selling classes that come with head models that people get like this that we mail to them. Gonna try that sometime. Ooh, go for it. Swag says. Yeah. And we also want to start making like a goodie box that comes with Anime Art School where we get some like stickers of the group, of the girl group and Jake, and they get like a welcome card and you know, some little goodies and stuff that comes in the mail with our books and all that. Because I really feel like online classes have this very kind of detached feeling where you buy a class online and it's just on your computer and it doesn't really feel real. So we want to make something that's like, oh, I got this box and I can put the poster on my wall and I've got whatever, my little planner and maybe a little sketchbook comes with it and it's like feels more tangible and real.
Yeah. Hold up, I gotta look up like a chain harness of some sort because I gotta have this for that reference.
Just, it's so much nicer when, and we wanna start doing cons and have that sort of stuff available and stickers and badges and stuff. But will it cost more? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. But our goal eventually is to become the big number one like online kind of anime, manga, drawing education foundation. Like we want to keep growing and we want to get really big and have a lot of cool stuff available that's fun and like a little world that you can kind of get sucked into. You're not drawing it on stream?
I'm just, yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna place the gold harness kind of like this because I really want to have a trail. I want to have a bit of detail on the upper body, and I'm using this as a reference right now. Like this, kind of like an accent like that. What do you think, Swag? I'm drawing Swag's character, and I'm just making some alterations on the gold part. That banged so hard. All right.
Like
I got the approval.
For sure, like Mark Burnett, but for people wanting to do anime, the big school would need an animation department. Yeah, I definitely want to branch into animation stuff eventually. But like, we probably wouldn't teach it ourselves. We'd have actual animators do it, like you. Hint, hint. But yeah, eventually we want to expand. We also want like a story side that teaches like storytelling. If you want to write your own like web comic or manga or whatever, you know, teaching the fundamentals of storytelling and you know like the hero's journey, the story circle, that sort of thing. You know, storytelling classes. Yoinking this for his actual design.
Do it. Hey, look at that trail. Look at. All right.
Oh, that's fun, Dana. New OC is named Datura Nightshade, named after a poisonous flower.
How fun. Nightshades, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds like an assassin name. Like a fantasy assassin.
That's great. Making a video on how to turn manga into an anime. Most of my YouTube videos ideas will be around those things. That's
nice.
Fun. Uh-oh. Cursed Colton art?
Uh-oh.
Oh. What's this? Look at this! That feels like something that Snaz would like.
Yeah, he would like that.
Like, look at his little head, bald head with the helicopter hat. That's really funny.
I'm going to continue this. Like that. Ooh, look at that. All right.
That's funny. That hat. Snaz, are you still here? You'd love that. It was in Curse Colton art. Yep, there he is. That's funny.
Alright, time to add a bit of...
I'll see you around. Yep, I'll see you around. We'll have to keep in contact. Speak of him and he starts typing. You need a lollipop, someone says. Oh my gosh.
Lollipop. That's literally what the girls, Fatty and Andy's girls do to you. I'll draw Colton and they'll be like, give him a little binky. Give him a baby bottle.
Even the kids do that.
Yeah.
Titan Dummy Boy. Please stop saying that a bunch of times. We don't really talk about MHA in here. It's not that it's banned, but like just saying stuff over and over is kind of spammy. Destiny. Hello, hello. I struggle with body drawing female and male characters. I'm hoping you could teach me. I forgot. We still have our anime education stuff up, don't we?
We do.
We're not actually doing tutorials right now. Christina's gonna. How come we don't talk about it? Because we teach art, and we don't really jump into fandom stuff at all, because it gets super toxic and people get into arguments.
Yeah, we've definitely had a user that tried always starting wars, and it wasn't a very good experience for them.
We generally stick to people's own stories and stuff. We don't really talk about existing shows and get into discussions about it too much. Not that I'm against it. We just don't do it here.
Not in our brand.
I need to find.
All right.
The.
This.
Yeah. I don't have anything against doing it, but it's just not. It's not what we do on our stream. Here it is. Watercolor. I need to change this to
FM. Okay.
Destiny. We do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you can ask this question on Monday during stream or Wednesday. Actually, we're already done with today's education, so it'd have to be on Monday because Fridays are challenges and stuff. But you can actually go to our YouTube channel, and we do have all of our past streams up. And you can go find, what was it? Female bodies?
Female body proportions?
Female and male characters. Yes, we cover that all the time. So actually, you can go check our past streams on our channel on YT. The same name, Draw Anime Academy. Yeah, we try to keep our channel pretty strictly to teaching art. I'll check it out later. All good? Otherwise, you're free to hang out and chat. But yeah, we focus a lot on the community and their own OCs and characters. And we don't do any fan art. Some members in our community do fan art and post them in the art share channels. But Christina and I don't do any fan art on stream. We focus on original characters of the community and stories. Are you drawing another OC today? I don't think so.
Nope, this is our actually last one for this batch of watercolors.
Yep.
Actually,
No, that's all good.
This turned out. Ooh, you know what would look amazing on him?
We do have a channel called Anime Corner in the Discord server. Just make sure that people don't get into arguments or anything in there, but you're totally welcome to discuss anime and stuff. Eileenie, hello.
Hey, Eileenie. That little zipper thing.
Oh yes. So yeah, I did want to say that we are probably going to be opening the watercolor promotion again as a farewell TikTok promotion, because honestly the watercolors are so fun.
Watercolors are so popular.
They're so popular.
Fun.
They're so fun. Everybody loves them.
It's so hard to top this. I just don't know what else can top it.
Can you cure my stomach ache? Poof.
Your stomach ache is gone.
Yeah. Well, I hope it feels better.
I do.
What type of watercolor?
It's called Art Pop.
Art.
Hard to see there. It's Art Pop, the 24 set. So it looks like this on the inside.
Ooh, a
They're
loud
very
storm.
vibrant.
I know it's not complete goodbye, but
I know.
yeah, TikTok is so good for streaming. It's so fun. The discoverability is awesome. Maybe some chat bubbles for the picture, huh?
Chat bubbles? Where?
Eileenie on YT. Christina, you're free anytime soon to talk about commissions.
Yes.
Oh, Fox is gonna send a commission request. Huh?
Mm-hmm. You can just DM me too, Fox.
Fox is gonna get Mickey drawn for me. So that's what it means. Where else do you guys stream? We stream on our YouTube channel right now. We're live there. Totally, yippee! What's that face?
Oh, I don't know exactly which one it is. I think I do actually. Okay, let me think. What color Should I make this little background?
We have the same name on our YouTube channel, Draw Anime Academy. You can find us there. We're live right now there. It's a much bigger view. You can see the whole thing. What is that? Oh, that's the sketchbook. Draw Anime Academy. You can also find it on our profile as well. So if you go to our TikTok here, you can see it. You hit this, and there it is. Right there. You hit it. And there's our channel. We are live. There's the watercolor. That's actually what our YouTube looks like. See, there we are. It's horizontal, and there's Tira on the side. So, there you go.
Why is the screen yellow? It's because he has warm mode on.
Yeah, I have warm mode on, and it makes chat throw up, so I keep it on.
Okay, let me think. I'm gonna make his background maybe like a teal. That's fun.
Trying to do commissions for people, it's hard. It is hard.
It is hard.
Gambate.
It's hard, but I think you'll learn a lot by doing a lot of commissions. Just make sure you don't undersell yourself because people can't afford you or something.
OMG, I have war mode on. I need it off so I can see this in true glory. Awesome, Swag. I'm glad I could help. Maisie.
Maisie. I like the name
Hi
Maisie.
from TikTok.
Hello.
How much money do y'all get from commission? I'm curious. It depends, but Christina barely does any commissions.
I do commissions on a case-by-case basis.
She's done like 2.
Yeah.
We generally don't commission that much.
These are like kind of commissions.
Do you do drawing requests? We do tutorial and education requests during educational live streams, but not much. They're all from me, yes.
Yes, Tori.
Yeah. Hey, Tira.
Hey, Tira.
OMG, I love the shading you did on the hair. Just chef's kiss.
Thank you. I actually really like how I did the shading too. I think it's like, oh, nice, you know, ultramarine blue, and then it goes into a more greenish blue. I think it's actually quite clever.
Wow, TikTok really does minimize the page. Yes.
It really does.
Victoria finally joined the Discord. Nice.
Yay!
Have you heard of VGen?
I've heard of VGen.
I've heard the word.
Isn't that like a VTuber model generator or like avatar model generator? I don't know. Maybe I'm just spitting stuff on my butt.
How do you shade the hair so well? It's the basics of rendering.
Basics of rendering.
Rendering and color theory.
So what I do is I'll treat the hair kind of like an ice cream sandwich or an Oreo cookie. Dark, light, dark with a bit of bounce light. So it fades into a little bit of a lighter tone. That just for this specific hair color and style because I want to do it that way.
VGen is an art commission site.
Oh, okay,
they
then
say.
never mind.
Never heard of it.
It just never mind. I was confused it with V-Roid, I think. All right, what's his name again, Swag? Go.
Commissions? Doing commissions was never a component of our Anime Academy plan. We never planned commissions at all. Commissions are more of like a side thing or backup. Commissions can be pretty fun though. Started making poses out of stick figures and ended up making a nice picture. I posted it on the Discord. Nice!
Nice!
That's fun.
Alright, well, Emerus is done.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Wow, look at this.
So cute.
He's so pretty.
Pretty.
What type of coloring book / paper do you use for the drawing? This is Arches hot pressed watercolor paper.
Let me just add a little bit of a gray tone. Top, there we go.
That's what it looks like. Arches hot pressed watercolor paper.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. It's good stuff. We just cut the pages in half.
The
It's
art
actually
looks so
cotton.
edible.
It is cotton. It's not actually really paper traditionally, like wood.
I made his hair a little bit more blue than in the reference, but I feel like the blue turned out really good.
Guys, I'm not cry, you are.
Oh.
I made an OC based on a customizable character I made in a game.
Oh, like a gotcha?
When are you next live? We are going to be live again on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time. Bye-bye, Dana.
Bye, Dana.
We'll be live on Friday. We'll be going over challenges. We'll be doing OC drawing. And we might be coming with a watercolor promotion announcement.
Mm. I like this one.
Are you guys ending stream? Yeah, pretty soon.
Yep. It's getting about that time.
We need an ending stream song.
Oh, I know we do, don't we? You're always side-eyeing me every time I laugh at you.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are the days? Yes! I really want to add a couple more days. Maybe not a couple, but at least
one more day?
An extra day. Was we were even thinking like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that.
I still want to stream gaming with you.
That would be pretty fun.
Yet. There's so much
Stop
stuff
stealing my free days. Oh, okay. We can stop streaming altogether if you want more time free.
I gotta take all that. I'm okay. I nearly tripped.
That sounds great. We could just ban you from our channel and then you won't have to worry about our streams anymore. That sounds perfect. Oh? Oop. No more Miki fan art, I guess. Fox, you occasionally draw Miki. Who would do the searching for old art if you banned Fox, though? We'd manage. Somehow. Yeah, I do want to stream an extra day of the week. We can't tomorrow because we got stuff going the whole day. You have one in the works that you've put off. Would it really be considered in the works? Or would it be considered put off? Tuesday? I do like me a good Tuesday stream. You know, we used to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, keep going with it. Titan Dummy Boy. What will y'all stream on Tuesday if y'all do it? Probably more tutorials. So we actually will have 3 days a week for tutorials instead of just 2. Bring back Saturdays and stream during class. Stream during class. We're on week 6, going into week 7.
Yeah.
This Saturday, out of 10. But we are going to be launching new live classes sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
What do you bumping my arm for?
Because it feels nice. Very soft. Tuesday. Tutorial Tuesday.
Well, on that note.
No, Colton, you should look to the side and do the side-eye emoji.
I paid for classes, don't stream it for free. No, we're not going to stream live classes.
Nah, we ain't.
The storm over here where I live just got worse. A loud lightning just shook the house. Ooh, that's exciting. I like loud storms. Well, hope your tummy gets better.
Hope so too.
Christina, cat mode activated. Stop flirting during stream.
Cat mode activating me like that. The making biscuits.
Needing them biscuits.
Needing them biscuits on
I
Cole's
want to get Poppy over here sometime.
I know.
Poppy's been stressed about my parents' dogs.
Yeah.
So she over grooms and all her fur falls out.
Yeah.
And so my mom got her a collar that's supposed to help.
Pheromones.
That the vet recommended. So they're gonna wait a little while and see if it starts getting better. And then when it does, if it does, they're gonna bring Poppy over and we'll have her Poppy 12-hour stream.
She's probably gonna be jumping on us. Generally, she likes to jump on people and distract for us.
We're gonna have to deal with Poppy punishment. Poppy
plates.
Poppy
No.
interruptions.
Yeah.
I don't know the word. Poppy 24-hour stream.
I love Poppy, but at the same time, I know that
A cone? No, it's not a cone.
No, I know that if it's better for her to stay with your family, then we'll have her stay in. With them.
Yeah.
But if that doesn't end up working, we're still gonna get a cat.
No, they really want us to take Poppy.
I know.
Because they're getting an apartment and they won't be able to take her with them, so that Poppy will be alone for like a long time every week, and they don't want her to be alone, so they want us to have her.
Yeah.
Poppy playtime. All right, everybody. I think that's gonna be it. We will.
Wait. Pet pats.
Oh, we're 26K. How about that? And then we'll say goodbye afterwards. So, awesome work. Let's get this straightened out. There we go. Look at that.
Yummy, yummy. I feel like it'll taste like blue raspberry.
Yeah.
Good job, chat.
Pat. Great work, chat.
Look, they got the baldness from you.
Yippee! You got my hair.
And they got my 3 black hairs.
That's great. Well done on 26,000 likes. We've been live for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yep, have a good night. We will see you Friday. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's that. And YouTube. We'll talk to you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.